G'day everyone, welcome to the live coverage of Hawthorn Hawks versus Gold Coast Suns from UTAS Stadium in Launceston in Tassie. The weather looks alright, the players are on the field. It's a big Anzac Day clash with two informed sides going head to head. The Hawks had a close win against the Power last week, and also the Suns nudged out the Bombers by like 8 or 10 points last week. Both teams are pushing for a top 4 spot. Hawthorn brings a strong home ground record in Tasmania, even though they're playing away from home, but they're pretty good at Tassie. While Gold Coast, I should say, arrive confident after dominating their recent meetings. We expect high pressure, fast ball movement, and plenty of momentum swings as this one unfolds. The head-to-head record: Gold Coast have won 4 of the last 5. And the last match, the Suns beat Hawthorn by 8 points in TIO Stadium in Darwin. This is going to be a good game to watch, and I'm keen to see Gold Coast midfield. They've got their Fab Four, I guess. Petrarca, Toot Miller, Noel Anderson, Matt Rao, and you got like Bailey Humphries who can rotate off the bench. The players are just in their respective hurdles, and the captains, Newcombe and Anderson, are in the centre, going for the coin toss. So we'll see who will win this toss. And looks like Gold Coast has won the toss. And I don't know much about the stadium, which ends Wedge. I've never been to the stadium in Tasmania. That's going to be a good game. Both teams are both trying for top 4 this season. Nothing but preliminary finals for these two respective sides. Or Hawthorn, the intent is to win the premiership. Gold Coast with Hardwick and his recruiting with a premiership, 3-time premiership coach. Gold Coast would want to make minimum top 4 and also try to win the flag. Both teams are in the premiership window. Jamal Ugle-Hagan is debuting for the first time for Gold Coast Suns. So that'll be good to see him, Jamal, play for the Gold Coast Suns. The players are slowly walking into their respective positions: the midfielders, the forwards, the defenders, and the wingers. Game is about to start soon. My tip is Hawthorn. 11 points. So we're just waiting for the first bounce. Ballard was dropped for Gold Coast. Oh, this angle's weird. They've got constructions at the stadium. Alright. Ball's been bounced. Reese gets... Oh, wow. Because they've got construction down the stadium, the camera view, it's going to be difficult to watch. So Long's got the ball, gives it to Miller from 70 out, runs around Hawks player, shake and bake, kicks it inside 30. Oh, Walter couldn't get it. Impey dump kicks it out of defence for the Hawks. Good defensive mark from Ethan Reid from 60 out. He's 203 centimetres as a wingman. Damn, what's height? Anderson from 60 out kicks. There's a man loose. Lachlan Weller, ex-Freo, has marked at 40 metres on a 45-degree angle. Can he give first blood for Gold Coast Suns? Lockie Weller, ex-Docker. Fremantle had to give pick 4, I reckon. Gold Coast had to give pick 4 to get Weller. And that was Brayshaw. Pick 2, I reckon they gave. And the Fremantle used that pick to get Andrew? Brayshaw, or the current Brayshaw. Weller from 45 metres out goes for it. Fast start for the Suns. First blood. Good start. And positive news for Lockie Weller. He just signed a 3-year contract during the week, so securing a long-term future in his home state of Queensland. So first blood to the Suns, 1 goal straight 6. I did have concerns because I tipped Hawthorn in the week, but then seeing the outs, I am a bit concerned because given that Sicily is out and excuse me, yeah, there was Hawthorn made 5 changes. Shrimshaw, Gunston, Jack Dalton, last year's drafted, Harry Mawson, Finn McInness in, out are Butler, Dylan Moore. Yeah, the big outs. Dylan Moore and Sicily both suspended respectively, and the first game Will McKay and Flynn Ferres are out. Alright, The ball's back in the centre. And free kick to Giant Newcomb in the centre. Gives it Impey, running half back from the centre, just runs, kicks it up forward. Gunston, Andrew gets the ball, the Big Mac. Haven't had breakfast. Kicks, it's got to go out Lasso. Should be a Hawthorn free kick, 70 out. Andrew's kick just bounced and went out, and no one touched it from anyone. And the Hawks take the kick, and Dan Brosey just dumps it inside 30 for the Hawks. Oh, was that a push? No. Looked like Collins pushed a Hawthorn player. No. Snap! Can't see who it was. Is that Wizard? It is. Goal to the Wizard Watson. In the contest, they should have been a free kick against Collins. But for Hawthorn, it doesn't matter because it kicked at the tie of the game, 6-0. The Wizard Watson, from that collision from Sam Collins over a pack of players who he collided and pushed over, the Watson crumbed it. The Wizard. Should have been a free kick for Hawthorn. Collins ran over, and then lucky the ball went over to the Wizard Watson, and bang, he snaps and tied 6-0, 6 apiece. Kick 5 last week, the Wizard Watson? Gold King's got the ball, then handball straight to the Wizard. Alright, the ball's back in the centre now. Wow, can't get it, can't extract it. Connor Nash, I need him to get 20 disposals for me today. He's number 1 rated player this year, the Connor Nash, based on stats. Impey, defensive 60 for the Hawks, kicks on his left foot. Dan Brosey has a run for it, but Matt Rowell gets it first. But good tackle from Dan Brosey to hold Matt Rowell. Last year's Brownlow medalist, M. Rowell, Gold Coast. So umpire throws at centre wing. Reese wins that hit out. All heard the free kick. Free kick is who? Holding Reese's free kick on the centre wing for the Hawks. Umpire says moving on. Now Nash gets it, kicks it. Yes, now possession for Nash. Gunston goes up, offhand. Anderson to Rioli, to McAndrew. Gives it back to Dan Rioli. Kicks it backwards, defensive 50-metre line. Howe marks it. Kicks it. Centre to Petrarca, to Noel Anderson. The big gun trios for the Suns. And is that Ben Long marks from 70 out, kicks it inside 30. 2-1. And is it Lombard? Lombard misses. Behind to the Suns. First behind the game. Suns got so many high-end talent. Lombard, first rounder. Ethan Reed, another first rounder. Academy players. Ulan. Just got so many high-end talent for Suns, and I can see them doing some damage within the next 5 years. So Impey's on taking the kick out for the Hawks. And Amon, it's TX power players, free agents. To McDonald, back to Amon, centre wing. Watson gets it, Ginneman twist. And he hits Mitchell Lewis from 50 out, directly in front. Mitch Lewis. I think he's gonna go for it. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. Mitch Lewis is gonna go for it. 50 metres out, directly in front. Or say he'll be kicking from 52 metres out. The stadium is open bit, so if there is some sort of wind, it's gonna take it or push it. Slight breeze, I reckon left to right, the commentators. Mitch Lewis from 52 metres out. Kicks it! 52, yeah, he blasts it out of the planet. Mitch Lewis popped that out of the ground. Well, it didn't go out of the ground, but figure of speech. Beautiful kick from Mitch Lewis. Hawthorn 2 straight, 12 points. Suns 117. Oh yeah, commentator saying Mitch Lewis is a free agent. Ooh. Key fields are hard to find. And Hawks like depth where haven't seen Casher Deer play that much this year. So Lewis, Deer, but then they're both are young. Gunston been awesome, but he's a veteran. When you want to start to give some more games to Casher Deer, because Gunston, I think, is he mid-30s? So he might have only 1 week season left. of the age. So it's dear fun. Son's still another 8 to 10 years left. All right, the ball's back in the centre. Rao tries to extract it and gets tackled straight away from Connor McDonald. So the umpire throws it centre. Witts hits it. Rees knuckles it. McDonald, Anderson, tackled. McDonald tackled Anderson. Another tackle from McDonald for the Hawks. She tackles already for McDonald. All right, Anderson pumps inside 50 for the Suns and Battle's running for it. Gives it backwards to Barras, ex-West Coast. Oh, Shrimshaw just broke the tackle on defensive 40. Now the Hawks kick it long down line on the wing. And Ugle does a double fist and it free bounces to the boundary. Out centre wing. The ball is out on the centre wing. The ball is out on the centre wing, so I'm going to wait for the umpire to throw the ball. So, Rees against Witts. Oops, sorry. Weddle handles, it was smarter. Now, the ball's into. So, Weddle goes for his runs, kicks it. The Wizard, 20, hits it, slaps it. Gunston. Now, Wizard for 30 does a shimmy, gets tackled. Incorrect disposed, hold the ball, Wizard. Trying to be too fancy. Nick Watson, done, hold the ball. He ain't taking me on, Rioli says. Does a shimmy, left side, right side, left side. Good tackle from Dan Rioli. So gives it to Anderson, kicks it out wide to Will Powell. Nah, bounces out. Lassou, free kick to Hawthorn. You stuff up your kicks and the ball bounces out. Free kick. Weddle's at the ball again. Kicks inside 15. Good mark. Gunston, the veteran, still playing. Stints with Adelaide, first 2 years. Then the long career at Hawthorn. Then spent, 1 year at Brisbane and then returned back to Hawthorn last year. Jack Gunston. Jack Gunston from 40 metres out on a 45-degree angle near the right side of the forward line. Can he kick this? The veteran. So Gunston before the floater, mongrel punt goes in. His mongrel goes in for a goal. What an ugly helicopter mongrel floater. Doesn't matter what it is. It equals 6 points. Goal to Jack Gunston. Yeah, he played 14 games for the Crows and 100 plus for the Hawks. Won 3 premierships or 4. Won so many premierships for Hawthorn. So mongrel punt from Gunston's kick still goes in for a goal. Wow. Ugly kicks goes in. But Gunston doesn't care. Hawthorn doesn't care. 6 points is 6 points, as they say. An ugly 40-metre mongrel punt goes in. So Hawthorn free straight 18. Alright, the ball's back in the centre now. And McDonald, Amon, kicks it up centre forward. Good defensive mark from Weller, the only goal kicker for the Suns in this game. Chips it out wide to Sam Collins. Defensive wing for the Suns, Sam Collins. Sam Collins. Kicks it long down centre forward. Witts is behind, can't get the ball. Rao extracts it. Ducks, don't know how I got rid of that. Bang, high on the ball. Free kick to, is that Newcombe? Can't see. No, Josh Ward, I should say. Amon. Hasn't used his right side. The handballs are backwards. Hardwick. Kicks it. Dalton, second gamer, last year's draftee. Gives it Jack Gunston, too far out on centre wing, way out of his home. He's about 100 odd metres out from goal. Gunston just kicks it, lobs it to a pack of players for you out. Mac Andrew gets spoiled. At Noble, runs over Ulan. Wizard. Gunston from 60 out, kicks it his left foot. Newcombe, was that incorrect? Was that manhandle? Yes. Yes, he looked in fringe. Chopping the arms, manhandle, Newcomb. 40 metres out, 40-degree angle. Newcomb. Free kick to Jai, Newcomb. So free kick. Gunston from 60 out, kicks his left foot. Newcomb. So from 40 out, 45-degree angle, about 20 metres inside the boundary on the right side of the forward line. He's kicked 3 goals, 1 this year, Jai Newcomb. Can he kick the Hawks fourth from 45 metres out? What takes his first, second, third step? It's going left. Poster. That's called a poster. The wind didn't blow left to right. It just kept on going straight left. 3-1-19 Hawks, their first behind of this game. And 1-1-7. Burundi Ulam takes the kick out. Morris gets the ball and stolen by Cam McKenzie. Kicks it. McAndrew. Oh, double fist touch. Charles ball dropped Dalton. Then there's touch by, well done Dalton, the touch. He's like 20 centimetres shorter than McAndrew's going to be a bounce up 40 metres in Hawthorn's forward line. Bounce up to the Hawks. Hawks look switch on this game. Witz hits it. Is that McKenzie? Rouse drives. Ooh, didn't try to take on players. Send the bounce. Bounce 40 metres out, direct in front in Hawthorn's forward line. Shallow throw. It went straight to Mick's hands. He just dropped it, play on. Rowell, Noble. Rowell's the ball's on the ground now. 50 metres out in Hawthorn's forward. Petraka, no. Paul Hamill misses Petraka. McKenzie smothers. Josh Ward pops inside 50th mark. Yes, McDonald. Oh, there'll be some McDonald things for me today. Connor McDonald against Big Mac. Mac Andrew, Big Mac. So I got 2 McDonald themes today. Oh, chicken. Might have run quickly at half time, get a big chicken. Connor McDonald has kicked 3 goals 5 this season. Been inaccurate this year. 3 goals from 8 scoring shots. It's about 40 metres, say 48 metres out. Slight angle, kicks. Is that out of full? Just stuck in for behind. That time the wind took the ball slightly. It's a minor, say 1 or 2 metre breeze going left to right. Noble kicked it long, sent half back for the Suns. Shrimshaw, no, through his hands. Reed. Poor kick from Gold Coast. Ethan Reed just kicks it 10 metres and went straight out of the full. So it's going to be a free kick to Hawthorn on the substitute bench. The commentator saying Gold Coast look flat, and I agree with them. They were flat against Essendon. Well, Essendon looked pretty good last week. Alright, the ball's gone off hands near the boundary. And Hawthorn player in Morrison slips. Now the ball. Rao takes on one player, sends up back, kicks it inbound. Oh, drop on the Hawthorn player. I think Sun, he had to put his hand up with Suns and dropped it. Actual Sun. Alright, the ball's gone out in the Hawthorn's forward line, 40 metres out. 3-2-20 the Hawks, Suns 1-1-7. The disposal ball getters for Hawks, 5 to Hardwick, 4 to McInness, McKenzie, Impey, Josh Battle, and Eamon respectively. Whereas for the Suns, 4 to Reed, and also Anderson, and 3 disposals to Rioli, Petraka, and Ben Long respectively. Alright, the ball's just in a stoppage, 50 metres out, Hawthorn's forward line. So it's going to be another throw up. Meek hits that, and still it's going to be another ball up. So you've got Meek against Walter, the second ruckmans for their respective sides. Lloyd Meek against Jed Walter. Meek wins it easily, and Morrison from 55 out kicks it. Gunston goes to the mark. Ooh, almost chopping the arms. Reed lost the ball for the Suns, and the ball is it out or is it a bounce up? 40 metres out. Okay. Walter hits it. I heard a whistle. Don't know who's free. I can hear the crowd happy. Looks like it's a Hawthorn free kick. More Hawthorn supporters at this game. Oh, they threw it back. Oh, did go Mick on the full. I thought it was going to be a 50-metre penalty. No 50-metre penalty. Left side of full. It's going to be like 52 metres out. Left side of the forward line, basically at the boundary. So game 84 for Lloyd Mead, ex-Freo player. Good acquisition from Hawthorn. I think Hawthorn and gave Freo a 4th or 5th rounder. So it didn't cost him a lot, and he's been a good player for Hawks. So from 50 metres out, it's out on the full. Always or behind. Out on the full. Just got behind. Right, now the Suns are going to take the kick out. John Noble, ex-Collingwood player, kicks it to centre half back. Who's up there? And can't see with a new camera of the same. Okay, Mackenzie's got the ball. Mackenzie pumps inside 50, and Ethan Reed's got 27 metres over Wizard Watson. Mac Andrew gets the kick, gives it to his teammate in number 29 in Jack Rogers, kicks it out wide, and Lasso. It's going to be a free kick to Hawthorn centre wing. The kick just went out. So MP will take the free kick. Jarman MP. Started his career at Port Adelaide. Power. Kicks it centre forward. Off Deer's hands. Nash. Mackenzie from 60 out. Kicks it. 1-on-1. Was Gunston held on? No. Alright. Behind. 3-3, 21 to Hawks. They need the Suns by 2 goals. Nothing much hasn't happened in the last couple of minutes. A lot of ball ups, but Hawthorn has missed a number of shots. Could kick another goal too. So Ulan taking the kick out for the Suns. That's Brody Ulan. Walter against Impey, off hands long. Walter tries to take on Impey, gets it. Rao to mate Anderson, kicks it to centre forward. Lombard, bad bounce for Lombard. It's going to be a bounce up, 55 metres out for Gold Coast Suns. Gold Coast are settled. They haven't been looking good so far. Lucky for their sake, they're only two goals down. Mackenzie takes the kick from defensive 50. Dub kick, and Sam Collins takes the defensive mark. He chips it sideways to Big Mac, Andrew. McDonald's chips when they're warm and nice. So Mac Andrew kicks it to the centre, marked by Rioli. Oh, is that going to be a 50-metre penalty? He'd done a 15-metre kick, and Gunston thought it wasn't 15 metres when Daniel Rioli took the mark from the centre, and 15-metre penalty. He might be kicking, 40 metres direct in front? Suns will take that if Rioli can kick this. Daniel Rioli, about 40 metres direct in front. He's had 3 disposals so far, 2 kicks and a handball. It'll be his 3rd kick. He'll be going for goal. So Rioli takes his 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th step. Misses! Someone of elite kicking of Rioli's skill set. I wouldn't expect Dan Rioli to miss that. It was only 30 direct in front. What happened? Lucky for Hawks that he missed. So Eamon's going to take the kick out. Gives it straight to Blake Hardwick. He kicks it long to the centre wing. And Weddle beats his man. Handballs it. 1-2. Back to Weddle. Is he going to run from 70 out? Kicks it up forward. Back Andrew. Off hands. Collins. Ulan I should say. Back to the Big Mac. Kicks it. Misses Walter. Poor kick by Andrew. MP gets the ball now. Centre wing. Mackenzie chips it. Hits Shrimshaw, the defender. Kicks it MP from 60 out. Stan. Is he running off? I'm hearing the umpire say Stan. Okay, Matt Rao was 10 metres away from the mark. He's standing. So MP from 60 out. Kicks it deep. Close to the goal square. Oh! McInness takes a contested mark. Basically 12 metres out directly in front. Wow. There was like 10 players in that pack. And McInness takes a contested mark. Finn McInness. I'm going to call it. It's going to be a goal. 12 metres direct in front. Is he going to kick a drop punt? He's direct in front. Surely they're going to snap it. 25 years old, 17 games. For Hawthorn's 4th goal. Finn McInness directly in front. drills fourth goal for the Hawks. McInness gets his first. That's 4-3, 27 Hawthorn Hawks. Gold Coast Suns 1-8. That's a 5-point turnaround. If Rioli kicked that, the margin would have been 1 goal, but no. As soon as from that Rioli miss, Hawks a minute later went up forward and kicked the goal. Like, the goal kickers for this game for Hawthorn, all singles to Watson, McInness, Lewis, and Gunston. For the Suns, they've only got 1 goal kicker, Lockley Weller. Alright, I've got my my Connor Nash count 4. I need 20. He's got 4 disposals. I need him to get. Is it 15 or 20? I need to check. I need to check this one. So the ball's gonna be back in the center in a sec. I'm just waiting. Alright, I need to check how many steps do I need Nash to get. So 15 or 20. I'm just having a look for my vested self-interest. So free kick to Noel Anderson in the center. Pumps it up forward. Impey. Oh, soccer missed by Ugle-Hagan. And Long just dropped it. Play on still. Weddle handballs backwards to Battle. He dump kicks it. Marked by C. Petraka from 40 out. Left side forward line. 45 metres out. Alright, I just need Nash to get 15. He's got 4. Well done. Okay, Petraka's only had 3 disposal. It'll be his 4th disposal. Last week he was awesome. He had 3 goals and 26 disposals against the Bombers. I gave Petraka my best on ground, my 3 brownie weights last week's game when I did the stream at last week on Saturday lunchtime. So see Petraka from 45 metres out, about 20 metres from the boundary, left side forward. Can he kick this? Oh wow! Out on the full. He's kicked it out on the full. See Petraka. His kicking's been good this year for the Suns, apart from that one. We got 3 minutes and 43 seconds left of the first quarter. I've got my Connor Nash watch. I need 15 disposals for him. He's got 4, so he's done all right. The ball 60 metres out. Sam Collins, Weller fends off Hardwick. Gone on the ball. I meant Harry Morrison. Good tackle from Morrison. Defensive 40 for the Hawks. Free kick to Harry Morrison. Play on, walked off the line. Chips it in his defensive 50. Marked by his teammate. In Amon. Goes quickly to Nash. Yes, Nash. Back to Morrison. Now, centre wing to D'Ambrossi. D'Ambrossi kicks up the centre wing. The Wizard Watson marks Amir out on the wing. Takes on Noble. Kicks it deep. Inside 40, 30. Deer. Off hands. Couldn't get it. Rioli. Quick handball to Took Miller. He gives it to Anderson. Gives it to Dan Rioli. Kicks it centre wing. That's a better kick. Anderson. Rao to Walter on the run from 70 out. Kicks it. Ugle-Hagan. 1-hand mark. Can this be the story? It was a casual 1-hand mark. Lucky there wasn't many Hawthorn players around Ugle-Hagan. Can this be the story? Ugle-Hagan, first game for the Gold Coast Suns after the trade from the Western Bulldogs. Didn't play any games for the Western Bulldogs last year. So he played 67 games for the Doggies and 103 games. He was a former number 1 draft pick, taken 1 pick ahead of Riley Fieldful for pick 2. So Corus took it and they matched it, the Doggies. Ugle-Hagan, kick! 6th first goal for the Gold Coast Suns. That's a good story. All the players are jumping over on top of Ugle-Hagan. Jamal Ugle-Hagan, first game for Gold Coast Suns since his trade from the Western Bulldogs. Now it's his first goal. He's got talent. He was taken pick 1 by the Crows, who the Western Bulldogs match, and then the Crows took Riley Fieldful, and then Will Phillips, who's not on the list, North Wales list, was taken pick 3. But yeah, Ugle-Hagan's got high-end talent. If Gold Coast turn it, King, Ugle-Hagan, and Walter, and even Reed, they've got so much tolls. Then got your Jake Rogers and your Lombards, the small forwards. This team is loaded. The big story is King's out of contract. Will he re-sign with Gold Coast? Time will tell. Alright, the ball's in the centre. Anderson gets tackled straight away from Newcombe, but he really said to Petrarca, the Took Miller, the Fab Four, kicks it up forward. Good. Oh, was that chopping on the arms over Ugle-Hagan? No, it should have been. I thought it was Ugle-Hagan's free kick. Oh, and then Shrimshaw tries to take on their one. Oh, just got rid of it. Harry Morrison tries to take on in. Now back to Shrimshaw. Now Battle gets a loose player, kicks it to a loose player, and D'Ambrosi play on, kicks it to the centre. Now the Hawks got loose players in the centre. And it's Connor Nash, yes, no disposal. Kicks it toward, poor kick, but it's grubbing. But the Hawthorn of Gold Coast runs up. Whistle Watson tries to sock it from 20, brings it forward. Watson, is it kick? No, good touch by Will Powell behind to the Hawks. Hawthorn under pressure, and then they got the loose player, and then bang, they just transition and just got it behind. So the Suns will Powell take the free kick for the Suns, and there's still like a minute 20 left, and now the ball is at the centre half back for Gold Coast Suns. We've got like a minute left, so a bounce up. Amir's out from Hawthorn's goal, so the umpire throws it. Witts wins to hit that, beats Reese, and it's gonna be another bounce up. Noble gets it. Petrarca. Miller, Weller, takes on one player, just got with his man, gives it to C. Petrarca, pumps it inside 40, 1-on-1, long, Impey, well done. Weddle, back to Impey, defensive 60, there's 37 seconds left. Impey takes 2 bounces, takes his third bounce, handballs it to Weddle, goes around one player, dancing. Now Weddle kicks it to centre half forward. Adams, Sport, Wizard, slipped and lost the ball. Fuimir's out. Now he gets the ball again, gets tackled straight away. The Suns are on him. Anderson. Oh, did he dive? No, he just got rid of the ball. Dalton. Ulan, 8 seconds there. Defensive forward for the Suns, kicks it to the centre. They've got to play on quickly. There's 3 seconds. Humphrey kicks it. 2 seconds. Launches it. No one in the goal square. And it's gone out. It doesn't matter. It's quarter time. It's quarter time, everyone. So, good game. Hawthorn 4-4-28. Gold Coast Suns 2-2-14. Disposal Lynn ball getters for the home side. 9 to MP, 8 to Weddle, McKenzie respectively, and 7 to Nash. Woohoo, 7 to Nash. And then for the Suns, 8 to Anderson, 7 to C. Petrarca, and 6 to Rioli and Noble respectively. Goal kickers for the Hawks, all singles to Watson, McInness, and Lewis. For the Suns, singles to Oni, Weller, and Ugle-Hagan respectively. Alright, I will reconvene and see you guys after the quarter time break. Players are leaving their respective huddle, and the game should start in the next probably 30 seconds. So Gold Coast, the station look flat, and if Hawthorn's run continue, they can win. But yeah, Gold Coast needs to get more ball in the middle and start running more. That one goal that when Petrarca missed, the transition, Gold Coast got to spread more. But if Hawthorn gets lots of ball in defence and spread, they're going to cut Gold Coast apart. We'll see what happens. The ball's been bouncing in the centre. Meg, Rao holding Rao. Okay, free kick to Matt Rao in the centre. That's a positive start for the Suns. They win. They get the centre. Kicks inside 50. Rao does. Humphrey gets tackled. Amon and Hardwick kicks it out wide. Andrew lets the ball roll out. Is that Lasso? Has to be Lasso. It's different now. the Lasso rule. That's right. Mac Andrew blocks his opponent and just let the ball roll out and gets a free kick. So kicks it down the centre wing. Specky by Long doesn't mark it. D'Ambrosi gives it to Amon, back to D'Ambrosi. Newcombe, now Income centre wing on the toilet sign. And McDonald, D'Ambrosi, Nash, back to D'Ambrosi. Ginneran, back to D'Ambrosi, kicks it inside 30. Deere tries to jump. Gunston sharks it. Dropped the ball. Handball. Wasn't handball. He dropped it. Holding the ball. Free kick to the Hawk. Gold Coast. Defensive 30 for the Suns. Oscar Adams free kick. Free kick to Adams. Oh! Did he kick it straight to Deere? Not 15. It has to be play on. Not a bad kick by Asner. And then gives it to Nash, who gets tackled straight away from Petrarca. Oh, jeez. The Suns got away with that. Oscar Allen, you got the free kick, and then you do like a 10-metre chip in defence. Lucky. All up 40 minutes from Hawthorn's goal. Nash went over his head. D'Ambrosio. Houses it. Kicks it from 40 metres out from the left side boundary. Misses. Across the face. First score for Hawthorn in this second quarter. Gold Coast got to wake up. Figure of speech. They're just looking. They're second to the ball. Everything. If they ain't gonna continue, it's just a matter of time. The Hawks will just blast them. Rioli takes the kick out. Handballs it to Miller. Defensive 50. Touch play on. So Weddle tries to take on Blair. Handballs it quickly. Newcombe to Nash. Ball handball Nash. McAndrew got the ball to the slip. Is that holding the ball? Ooh. 50 metres out for the Hawks. I'm going to throw up. Suns are just fortunate they only trained by 15. Umpire throws it. Witts. Reese. Anderson misses the ball. Mick. Lewis snaps. Gunston off hands. Chaos ball. 20 metres in Hawthorn's forward line. Adams dives on it. Has to get rid of it. Ginneran's got. Has he still got the ball? Oh, not holding the ball. Look like Oscar Adams dived on it. Very fortunate. Okay. Mick against Witts. Mick wins the hit out. Shows to D'Ambrosi. Who snaps? Brilliant goal from D'Ambrosi. What a recruit. He was at Essendon's list a couple of years ago. And he was traded for a late pick to Hawthorn. What a steal. He was on Essendon's list. Wow. I think it's his third year now on Hawthorn. Wow. What a pickup. They've done great in their trades. Hawthorn, D'Ambrosi, Lloyd Meeks, even getting like MP, Amon from Port Adelaide, respectively. Tom Barras from West Coast Eagles, Josh Battle from St Kilda. Just what pickup from Hawthorn. And some good picks. Mackenzie, McDonald, Weddle. Oh yeah, also Ginneran from Collingwood. They got. Alright, in the centre. This is not looking promising for Gold Coast. Rao. They need to wake up. In the commentators are saying they look so flat. Weller tackles D'Ambrosio in the wing. Kicks it. Anderson on the centre wing. Kicks it long. Centre half forward. King. That's the first time I can see King. I don't look at his stats. I don't think he hasn't touched the ball yet. Like, Puff. Okay, he punched the ball out, but in terms of disposal, I don't think Ben King's touched the ball. Where are the stats? I'm trying to look. I don't think King's. I'm still trying to check the stats. My tablet's because I've got so many things open. Just taking a bit slower than usual to load up. But I swear I haven't seen King today. D'Ambrosio's got the ball in the wing. And Watson from 80 out, one bounce. Kicks it inside 50. Gunston on the run, over the top. Gunston marks it. It's too fast. I think this is going to be a smashing. Gold Coast, I don't know, where are they? It's Tasmania took hold for him. So Gunston from 25 metres out, snaps, another one. This is, the danger signs are there. The danger signs are there. Continue this and the game could be over by half time. Hawthorn 6-5-41, Gold Coast 2-2-14. Down by 27, the Suns. This is getting alarming. This is becoming alarming. Alright, I need to look for my stats. So, I'm just trying to look for King. I can't remember what number Ben King is. Number 34. 0.0 for Ben King. Has not touched the ball apart from that punch of the ball. 0.0. The Suns urgently need to get the next goal. Alright, the ball's in center. Matt Rao extracts it, gets tackled straight away from Connor Nash. Look at the height difference. Nash looks like 190 centimetres. He's on Anderson. Okay. Nash gets a kick for me. Well done. Chip dump kick. Orland. I mean, Noble was it? Yes. No, it's Orland. It is Orland. Orland. Defensive 60 for the Suns. They need to kick the next one. Rudy Orland. Rudy. So, kicks it out wide. Witz punches it off hands. Meek. Hardwick. Macus. Impey. Send up back. Now he's on run through the corridor. Impey. Kicks it. Good spot up. Gives it to Josh Ward. Impey still continues run for 50 out. Pikes passes the arches against Petrarca. Goes for goal. I'm not saying that. This is Gold Coast. Where are you? This is. It's going to become a. If they continue this, they could be down by 60 at half time the way they're playing Gold Coast. Hawthorn 7-5-47. Gold Coast 2-2-14. I thought it'd be closer than that. I tipped Hawthorn from what, 15 points, 11? So Hawthorn lead by 34. They're just spreading too much. This transition defense has been awful from Gold Coast. Totally agree at Gibson. Thanks for the chat, Gibson. Everyone, you like to chat? I'm happy to answer any of your questions. And yeah, bad signs for the Suns. As I said, my chat, Gibson. Gibson, Bopalo. Yeah, the Suns are just absolutely going to get demolished this game. They've got the ball. Lombard kicks it to a teammate up forward. Will Graham from 60 out pumps it off Long's hands. Petrarca still. Ben King hasn't touched the ball. McKenzie, defensive 20. Battle to aim on. D'Ambrosi just finds the ball all the time. Oh, umpire got in. The Dr. Marker and umpire gave the whistle. Now, Barras drops the ball. And Long. D'Ambrosi gets handled, but straight to Miller from 60 out, kicks it. A good spoil. And Humphrey, it's been so quiet as. Holding the ball, well tackled. Try run away from Mackenzie Humphrey, and great tackle from Mackenzie. Haven't called much of Humphrey, haven't seen King. And defensive 70, the Hawks got the ball. Centre wing now. Kick it. Straight to Noble, drop the ball. To Ulan. Back to Noble. Ulan. Brody. McRowden, they stuff up. Centre. Oh. Hawthorn player through the ball. Should be a free kick to Noel Anson. It is. Can he put them back into the game? From 80 out. Pumps it inside 50. Ooh, shirt pulling, wasn't it? Barras takes it inside the mark. Poor kick over the Hawthorn player, see mate? Can they get it? The 60 out. Weller, he does a bad handball. Now out wide, Noble. Gets tackled straight away. Shrimshaw. McInness. Handles it backwards. Amon, left footer. Now, they're on a slingshot. Hawthorn on the centre wing. Marked by Mitch Lewis. Chips it wide. And on the lead, Gunston from 50 metres out, he's marked on the Telstra sign. He's trying to claim a 50-metre penalty. And Collins hits the ball out of his hand. That's so undisciplined from Gold Coast. Directly in front in the goal screen. There's got to be another goal to Hawthorn. This game is becoming a debacle. It's going to be another goal. Takes the 53. It's going to be a 39-point lead. Gold Coast is just not there. Literally not there on the field. This could be an 80-point flogging. Gunston, 5 minutes direct in front. Drills it. Oh, sorry. I just turned it. Drills it. Jeez. 8-5-53 Hawthorn. Gold Coast 2-2-14. Had a good start. Gold Coast lost one game a couple of weeks ago, and they were just lucky, fortunately, to beat Essendon at home. And this game, they look so flat. It's Hawthorn by how much? Gunston marked from 16 metres out, and then Collins just slaps the ball out of his hand. What was that? That is just so undisciplined. He marked it, and then 2 seconds later, why did he touch Gunston 2 seconds later when he marked the ball? You can't touch the player as soon as they mark the ball. It's 50 metres all day, every day. That's just so undisciplined. Don't know what Collins was thinking. The ball's in the centre, umpire throws it. Width. And, high over Newcombe's shoulder. Free kick to Hawthorn centre. Jeez. It's going to be another Gold Coast 0-6 at Tasmania. It's a free kick to Newcombe. This is going to be one-sided this game. Pumps it, launches. McAndrew takes a defensive up. Oh, here's the ball's hit his hand. If Gunston got the 50-metre penalty, why didn't McAndrew get it? That's what he's looking at umpire for. Inconsistency in umpiring. McAndrew, defensive 20 for the Suns. Kicks it out wide. Walter takes a specky over Battle. They need more than that. Ben King has not touched the ball. We've still got 12 minutes and 30 seconds left of the second quarter left. Weller marks a defensive wing. Lockie Weller. They need to do more than that. Barras punches it. And Petrarca from 80 out kicks it. Can Walter mark this? Was that holding on from Barras? Umpires just play on. Nah. Hardwick. Wide. To Ginneman. Wow. Back home in defensive 30. Ginneman kicks at the centre wing. Sends it wide. Poor kick. The ball. Is it going to go out? McInness. Ulan gets the ball. Was that a dump tackle from McInness? No. So it's going to be bounced up centre wing. Hawks are just too much pressure. Suns can't handle it today. These are the games that you've got to win because they're fellow top 4 contender. All right. Ball goes up to Gunston. Marks at 30 minutes on the boundary. He's going to snap it 30 minutes on the left side full line at the boundary. He'll just take a right foot snap. What is going on? What is going on? Jack Gunston will be taking a shot 30 metres. 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. Snaps. Up a high. the commentators are questioning the Suns. They're saying it's not a talent issue. It must mentality. Don't know why is Gold Coast playing like this today. Yeah, Harvey has to absolutely give the hairdryer at half time. Game could be over by then. Hawks up by 40. I mean, they've got the big midfields, the big guns in the Fab for you. Miller, Anderson, Rao, Petrak in the midfield. Just what is going on with Gold Coast this game? A lot of questions asked. Holden Gold Coast, free kick to Wits, centre wing. What is going on with Gold Coast? It's only 2 goals. Hardwick, you can see him not happy. You can see him talk to himself screaming. Wicks takes a kick. Off hands, centre forward. And Hawthorn takes the ball out. Hawthorn just pulling Gold Coast apart. What is going on? Gold Coast won the first 3 games. They beat an injury-depleted Geelong in the opening round by 60-odd. Then I think they smashed West Coast by 50, then smashed Richmond by 60, the first 3 wins. And then so those wins against West Coast and Richmond, bottom 5 sides. And then last week against Essendon, they just beat them by, 8 or 10 points at home. So they look good 4-2, I think they are. But the only good team they beat was Geelong, who were injured, had so many players injured. Jezza didn't play in round 1. Dangerfield, or opening round I should say. Dangerfield, Jezza didn't play, so we'll see the next few weeks how Gold Coast continues. Will they win some games or continue losing? I mean, this game's not over. They're down by 40 with 10 minutes left on the second quarter. Hawthorn's gone up forward again. And Mitch Lewis drops the ball. Rioli off half back to Miller. Can they spread? Rioli gets tackled straight away in the centre from the cap. Now, Newcombe can slingshot forward from out McInness. Now, McDonald from 40 out. Game over. This game is over. I see no chance Gold Coast coming back. This game is totally over. If you're a Gold Coast Sun supporter, you might as well switch your TV off. If you got KO, game over. I had Gold Coast a handicap of 40. Damn, they're already down by. They're down by, what's that? 6 plus 40. 46, they're down by 10 minutes left off the second quarter. Hawthorn by how much? For Hawthorn, you want to continue this. You want percentage against a fairly top 4. So you do damage in 2 fronts. You get the win, plus they can eliminate Gold Coast's percentage. And also gain good percentage for themselves. Gold Coast still stuck on 2 goals. This is totally over. I can't see the Suns catching up. Deplorable. This is insipid. Andrew loses the ruck hit out. Reeves beats him. Oh, Anson got the ball. Or Graham, I should say. Will Graham. Kicks it. Crenshaw. Ugle-Hagan gets tackled by Crenshaw. Impey kicks it. And Ulan keeps the ball in. Jake Rogers, haven't called him much. Graham chips it to Rogers. Rogers from 40 metres out. Kicks the ball. Chips. Oh, I just hit the mark. She just went for the goal from 40 out. Deer marks in front of Lachlan Weller. And Weddle kicks it out wide. Out. 1 bounce out. Lasso free kick, Gold Coast. Need a goal now, Gold Coast. This performance of Sun's been so insipid. Indictment, absolutely terrible. If I was Hardwick, I'll be giving the head dryer speech at half time, like Sir Alex Ferguson of Man United back in the day. This is just terrible. And it just kicks it inside 50, and Deer just takes an easy, uncontested insert the mark. This is just disgraceful from Gold Coast. Hawthorn's going to win by 80 or 100 the way this game's going. They're up by 46 for 8 minutes left on the second quarter. I thought this would be a good game to do last stream, but Graham, Gold Coast needs the next 3 goals. They can't even get 1. McInness socks it. Watson, foot race. They had 3 players in who had Noble and Rioli, small defenders that are fast as well. Watson couldn't take them all. Zeke Olin. It's probably the first time I called him in this game. Number 2 pick in last year's draft, Zeke Olin. Look at that, poor kick. All Rao just had to take a contested mark. The Suns, their ball movement is so slow going up forward. Kicks it long. to Rogers, couldn't mark it. Petrarca on the boundary, kicks it inbound. And the ball is on the ground. Oh, did Long get hit in the head? No, play on Mackenzie. Gets tackled by Weller. Now Morris, he gets tackled. So he's on build up 30 minutes directly in front. The Suns needs to kick a goal now. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left. They're goalless. Scoreless, I think, as well. Long just handballs it. Can Lombard get it? Quick handball. Straight to Weddle. Weddle dances. Dub kicks it. Shake and bake. Long. Brody marks a 60 out. Need to kick a goal. They need to kick a goal now, the Suns. Chips it backwards to back Andrew. Kicks it to a player loose centre to John Noble from 70 out. Centre. And then just dump kicks it long where there'll be Hawthorn players everywhere. Or Walter smashes back. Humphrey sharks it. Right foot snap up Gold Coast. Finally! They finally kick a goal. Wow. Wow, we give us some life. In Dwayne Russell, give us some life. This game is starting to be pedestrian. Gold Coast full entry has been slow pedestrian. Hawthorn's getting numbers back. The system's too good for Gold Coast. Hawthorn's system's too good for Gold Coast right now. They need to get the ball quickly in transition. Are we paying too much respect to Gold Coast Suns roster, or it's just one of those games they just have a bad game? I think last year against Crows, Gold Coast were goalless halftime against Adelaide in one of the games. So they have had games here and there. They need the next goal, no ifs and buts. The worst case scenario is Hawthorn wins the centre clearance and just bang and kick goal. Alright. Mac Andrews in ruck against, is that Rees? Looks like Rees. No, it's me. Mac Andrew wins that hit out. The ball's in centre. Anderson. Rao. Can he extract it? Yes. Handballs it backwards to Rioli. Humphrey kicks up forward. He's playing more centre. Ugle-Hagan. Was that pushing back from Schunshaw? Is that Ugle-Hagan free kick? Jamal Ugle-Hagan. He's only lively forward. I have not seen Ben King. I don't think he's still got disposal yet, Ben King. So he's going to be 50 metres out. Pretty far out for Ugle-Hagan. But King needs to do more. Hasn't had a disposal. Freaking Ugle-Hagan, he'll be King by 52 metres out. Near the boundary for the left footer. It's going to be a hard kick. Ugle-Hagan kicks it. The ball's going there. Near the goal square. Down Brosi gets the ball, gives it to me. Now Impey runs and quick handball out. And the ball's gone out. They try to claim Gold Coast, but the Sue doesn't happen in your full line. So you can handball, the ball bounces out forward, it's not a free kick, unless it's deliberate. So the players from Gold Coast, some of them even read the rule book to know that it's not a free kick. So it's 40 metres out from Gold Coast full line. Can the Suns get a goal here? Down by 40. Reed in ruck against Meek. And Mackenzie downs it. Oh, did he just throw the ball? Yep. Umpire said incorrect disposal. Petrarca, he needs to kick this. 5 minutes and 59 seconds left for the Suns. Needs to kick this. A boom recruit. Cost Gold Coast Suns 3 first round draft pick. Even some top 10 picks as well. Who they got? Xavier Taylor, Melbourne did. Played last night in that impressive win against Richmond Tigers. Off halfback Xavier Taylor. Running halfback for Melbourne Demons, first year player. Petrarca needs to kick this. He's there to try and bring a premiership for the Suns. He's had 9 disposals and 2 clearances plus 3 contested possession. 48 metres out near the boundary. Oh, terrible kick. Sprays it badly. Weddle off hands. It's going to be a bounce up in the goal square. Terrible kick. That's two missed kicks from Petrarca from goals this game. So, the ball. 2 bad kicks from Petrarca standards for this season. He's been doing well, Christian Petrarca. Goal kick's been back to his best, but 2 set shots have been terrible. Didn't make the distance. Alright. The ball. Long. Snaps at 10 minutes directly in front. That's 2 in a row. Is it game on? It's premature to say that. Just to bring more life into this game. The Suns need to win more centre clearance, or is Hawthorn's system where they can slingshot and transition will hurt them. So Gold Coast, 2 goals in the last 2 minutes. 4-2-26. 4-2-26. Oh no, my internet froze. Come on, get back on. So 42-26 Hawthorn. I'm at the Gold Coast to Hawthorn. 9-6-60. So that's 2 in a row. The ball's in the centre. 4 minutes and 58 seconds left. Gold Coast in the next one. Witts is back in ruck now. And against Lloyd Meek. Umpire throws in the centre. Meek jumps, but Wicks just grabs it. Just kicks it out. And good defensive mark. D'Ambrosio marks. He's everywhere, D'Ambrosio. What engine he's got. He just runs all day. Meek marks it from 80 out. Handballs it straight to Meek. To Witts, the other ruckman. And who ran to Dalton, just got the ball out. And it's going to be a bounce up. Amir's out from Hawthorn's goal. Amir's out. Tackles Hawthorn +8. Pressure factor. Hawthorn way ahead. Gold Coast. Reed. Dump kicks it. Spoiled by Andrew. No ball. Got it to Anderson to Rao, the Brownlow medalist. Kicks it centre wing. Meek should beat Rogers. What a height difference of 20 centimetres. Jack Rogers against Lloyd Mead. Meek kicks it inside 50. Mungle kick. Only went 40 metres. Noble. Ethan Reed. Anderson, defensive 40. Can he transition? Pokes it out wide to Graham. He plays on quickly in the centre. Well done. Now they can go off. Now, from 60 out. Graham from 60 metres out. No one goal square. Miss. Ooh. It's the first time I saw Gold Coast play on. 4-3-27. 4-3-27. Gold Coast trailed by 33 points. And Hawthorn takes kick out. Poor kick straight to Noble. Come on. Ugle-Hagan marks it from 50 out. Jamal marks it. Quickly plays on inbound. Off King's hand. Now, Barras just handled. Ward back to Barras. Hardwick. Dump kicks it out defensive 50. Centre wing. Too strong. Mitch Lewis saves the Hawks. Now kicks it inbound. Quickly. Dalton, the second gamer, plays on quickly from 50 metres out. Jack Dalton from 50. Miss. That would hurt the Suns. He was taking a pick 34 in last year's draft, Jack Dalton. He was a gun underage. Last year he was injured in his draft year, but before that, he was in the All-Australian under-16s. McAndrew chips it. Ulan. Rioli, defensive 30. Kicks it to the centre. Noble just runs, plays on the centre. Seymour attacking. Ugle-Hagan, a few marks now. Kicks it. Can he hit the target? To Long. Off hands. Long grabs the ball from 50. Gets tackled from D'Ambrosio. And it's going to be a bounce up. Hawthorn's transition looked good. Gold Coast got to stop Hawthorn's transition run from defense to offense. And Suns, the last couple of plays have been transition from defense to offense. And Ugle-Hagan's been taking marks up the field. So the Suns need Ben King's more input. I still don't know if Ben King's got possession yet. I'm going to check the stats right now. Free kick to Rao from 50 out. Kicks it long to Ugle-Hagan. They're kicking more to Ugle-Hagan. Rogers, 3 metres from the boundary. Pushed off when he kicked it, went out. Touch player. Push on us. Okay. So ball's out, 3 metres out, and Gold Coast forward line. So Ugle-Hagan's playing more the high half forward. But Ben King, I'm trying to check his stats. 0. Donuts. 0. Ben King, 0.0. With 2 minutes left. 2 minutes and 19, I should say. Wow. 3 metres out. Snap kick from Ugle-Hagan, can he mark it? Oh, dropped it, the ball went out. He had to slide. Oh, good attempt from Ugle-Hagan. He's looking good in the last 4 or 5 minutes, Ugle-Hagan. He's the fool that looks more damaging out of all of them. Ben King, 0.0 possession. Ugle-Hagan's had a few marks. He's the fool that's looking dangerous. So, next to the behind post, throw out. Boundary throw from Gold Coast. Can they kick a goal from here? King, in ruck. Sockers it. Is that counted possession? Thinks King's first to stroke. Hardwick dump kicks it. Centre wing. And Will Powell dropped the ball. Was that high tackle? Oh, he ducked into it now. It has to be behind the ball. It has to be. Will Powell. Oh, it's either a high tackle or behind the ball. It can't give a bounce up. It has to be. Amir's out. Bounce. Witts. Now Hawks on centre wing. Newcombe. Is that Gunston? Kicks it inside 50. 1-on-1. Andrew over the top. Dear Wizard. He's dangerous here. He slipped. He slipped. He slipped. He slipped. I know it's a bit hard when he slipped, but he didn't get rid of the ball. It should have been holding the ball. The umpire gave it a bounce 20 metres out directly in front for Hawthorn. 1 minute, 1.5 minutes. If Hawthorn gets this hurts Gold Coast. Soccer from Gunston. Behind. FIFA World Cup is what, next month? 98-62, Gold Coast 4-3-27. Ball kick from the kick out, straight to Hawthorn. Gold Coast did. Can they make them pay? Newcombe handballs it straight to Wids. Just gives it quicker than Muller. And Anson dives and pours. Handball smarter, but lucky. Suns now can they transition deep in. Poor handball Rioli straight to a Hawthorn player. But Petrarca tackles Dalton. What a strong tackle from Christian Petrarca. He stopped the transition off. So the ball's in the centre. Centre bounce, 59 seconds there. Hawthorn up by 35 points. Gold Coast needs to not concede or kick a goal. Newcombe. Centre wing, kicks it up forward. Andrew did punch it just. The ball's gone out. 35 seconds left. 35-point margin to Hawthorn. Gold Coast got the last two to keep themselves in this game. They can't concede this next 45 seconds. All their good effort in the last 5 minutes. Can't concede. Witts, Amy's out from Hawthorn's goal. McKenzie. So Petrarca. Anson. Miller. Petrarca in the centre. Kicks it inside 50 for the Suns. 2-on-2. Barras, Ugle-Hagan. Off. Long. Handballs it to Humphrey. Humphrey snaps it. Kicks it. 3 in a row for the Suns. I did say when the Suns were on 2 goals, they needed to kick at least the next 3 to be back in the game. There's 20 seconds left. They just need some momentum into half time. Ugle-Hagan competing well. What's happened to King today? Suns, 5-3-33. Hawthorn, 98-62. Hawthorn up by 29 points. 98-62. 20 seconds left. They needed that, Gold Coast Suns, to keep themselves in the game still. The Suns are still down by 29. With 20 seconds left, you don't want to concede either side. You don't want to concede with 20 seconds left. So the ball's back in the ruck now. And Anderson kicks inside 50. 12 seconds left. Wobbler. Seconds left. Ben Long snaps on 40 out. Could we? He's kicked it! 4 in a row for Gold Coast Suns. There's 3 seconds left. They took 17 seconds to kick that. Ooh. Will Hardwick still give... I will still give that speech at halftime, Hardwick. 6-3-39. Gold Coast. Hawthorn, 98-62. 23-point deficit, or 23-point margin for Hawthorn. They conceded the goal with 17. They're starting to win a clearance. Mick got the hit out, got the ball, and then tried to take on the Hawthorn player, and his tackle went straight to Anderson, and then bang. So you would just want to keep the ball in there. You don't want to. You didn't. Either Hawthorn, it didn't matter if you didn't score or not. Just want to not concede with 20 seconds left. So you'll be not happy with Sam Mitchell. 23 points with 2 seconds left, or 3 seconds. No one should score from here. McKenzie, free kick? No. That's it. Half time. Half time. Hawthorn dominated. The goal had a 46-point margin. Got the last 3 goals. Wow. Could we say is it game on? So it's half time, right? Let's look at the goal kickers and the stats before I leave for half time and get my big mat. Goal kickers for Hawthorn, the home side. 3 goals to Gunston, singles to Wizard Watson, McInness, McDonald, and Mitch Laws. For the Suns, 2 goals to Weller and Long respectively, and singles to Ugle-Hagan and Humphreys. Ball getters, disposals. For Hawthorn, Newcombe, Imphy, 15 each respectively, 30 to Hardwick and D'Ambrosio respectively, and 12 to Ward. For Gold Coast, 19 to Noel Anderson, 15 to Noble, and 13 to Rioli and Petrarca respectively. Okay, they're the disposal and ball getters. In terms of stats, the team stats, Hawthorn's got 26 more disposals, 207 to 181. Inside 50, even 30 each. Let's look at the efficiency inside 50. Hawthorn plus 7%, that's the diff. Hawthorn 53% compared to Gold Coast 46%. Free kicks are 9 apiece, that's even. Stoppage in terms of hitouts, 21 apiece, that's even. Clearance, Hawthorn a plus 2, 21 to 19. Centre clearance, Gold Coast plus 6, 10 to 4. But it's Hawthorn's transition from defense. So basically, because the ball's going into Gold Coast's forward line and it's been so inefficient, they're just transitioning. So Gold Coast, i.e. King and co, need to take more contested marks or take more marks to stop Hawthorn's transition. In terms of contested possession, Hawthorn plus 7, 72 to 65. Turnovers, yeah, Gold Coast had more, plus 7. You want to be less in turnovers. So that's an important stat for Hawthorn, because they're minus 7 in turnovers. It means that Gold Coast are causing more turnovers. Time in front, Gold Coast only led 2 minutes out of 58 and Hawthorn's led 56. So Hawthorn's basically led for 98% of the game. All right, guys, we'll jump back after half time. In the interim, I've got a quiz that you guys can do during the halftime break, and I'll come back after half time. All right, here you go. Good luck. In 2019, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Jack Riewoldt, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Jeremy Cameron with 67 goals. In 2020, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Richmond Tigers, B. Geelong Cats, or C. West Coast Eagles? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Richmond Tigers. In 2019, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Matt Rowell, B. Jamar Ugle-Hagan, or C. Jason Horne-Francis? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Matt Rowell. In 2015, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Cyril Rioli, B. Luke Hodge, or C. Sam Mitchell? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Cyril Rioli. In 2024, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, or C. Nick Dacos? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Patrick Cripps with 45 votes. In 2020, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Aaron Cadman, B. Harley Reid, or C. Joe? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Jamar Ugle-Hagan. In 2024, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Charlie Cameron, B. Lachlan Neale, or C. Will Ashcroft? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Will Ashcroft. In 2013, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Josh Kennedy, or C. Jared Ruffhead? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is C. Jad Roughhead with 68 goals. In 2015, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Patrick Dangerfield, or C. Nat 5? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is C. Nat 5 with 31 votes. In 2023, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Sydney Swans, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Brisbane Lions? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is B. Collingwood Magpies. In 2014, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Andrew McGrath, B. Paddy McCartan, or C. Jacob Wittering? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Paddy McCartan. In 2023, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Bobby Hill, B. John DeGoey, or C. Nick Dacos? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Bobby Hill. In 2014, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance, B. Josh Kennedy, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Lance Buddy Franklin with 67 goals. In 2023, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, C. Nick Dacos? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Lachlan Neale with 31 votes. In 2022, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Richmond Tigers, B. Geelong Cats, or C. Sydney Swans? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Geelong Cats. In 2023, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Harry McKay, B. Charlie Curnow, C. Jesse Hogan? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Charlie Curnow with 78 goals. In 2016, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Patrick Dangerfield, C. Nat 5? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is B. Patrick Dangerfield with 35 votes. In 2015, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Andrew McGrath, B. Cam Rayner, or C. Jacob Wittering? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Jacob Wittering. In 2022, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Patrick Dangerfield, B. Isaac Smith, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Isaac Smith. In 2017, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Tom Mitchell, C. Nat 5? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is A. Dustin Martin with 36 votes. In 2021, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Melbourne Demons, B. Collingwood Magpies, C. Western Bulldogs. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Melbourne Demons. In 2016, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Andrew McGrath, B. Cam Rayner, or C. Sam Walsh? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Andrew McGrath. In 2020, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Trent Cotton, B. Shea Bolton, C. Dustin Martin. I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Dustin Martin. In 2016, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Josh Kennedy? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Josh Kennedy with 80 goals. In 2022, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, or C. Ollie Wines? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Patrick Cripps with 29 votes. In 2014, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Hawthorn Hawks, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Western Bulldogs? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Hawthorn Hawks. In 2017, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Lance Franklin, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Lance Buddy Franklin with 69 goals. In 2019, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Melbourne Demons, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Richmond Tigers? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Richmond Tigers. In 2021, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Patrick Cripps, B. Lachlan Neale, C. Ollie Wines? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Ollie Wines with 36 votes. In 2019, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Trent Cotton, B. Shea Bolton, C. Dustin Martin? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Dustin Martin. In 2017, who was taken with the number 1 draft pick? A. Matt Rowell, B. Cam Rayner, or C. Sam Walsh? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Cam Rayner. In 2018, who kicked the most goals in the home away season? A. Jack Riewoldt, B. Jeremy Cameron, or C. Tom Hawkins? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Jack Riewoldt with 65 goals. In 2018, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Luke Shoei, B. Jack Darling, or C. Tom Barras? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is A. Luke Shoei. In 2017, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Richmond Tigers, B. Collingwood Magpies, or C. Western Bulldogs? I'll give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct. The answer is A. Richmond Tigers. In 2021, who was taken with the #1 draft pick? A. Aaron Cadman, B. Harley Reid, or C. Jason Horne-Francis? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. Answer is C. Jason Horne-Francis. In 2017, who won the Norm Smith medal for best on ground in the grand final? A. Trent Cotton, B. Shea Bolton, or C. Dustin Martin? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is C. Dustin Martin. In 2018, who won the Brownlow medal? A. Dustin Martin, B. Tom Mitchell, C. Nat Fyfe? I will give you 10 seconds to work out which one is the correct answer. The answer is B. Tom Mitchell with 38 votes. In 2016, who won the AFL Premiership? A. Western Bulldogs, B. Hey everyone, we're still at half-time break. We've got still got the ad, so I haven't shown you whether the players are on the field or not. I just went quickly to Macca's, got my chicken quickly, scoff it, and I'm trying to finish off the drink in my mouth. Ice and Sprite, nice. Oh, but excuse me, sounds disgusting. Yeah. So, you can see they're showing footage of Mitchell not happy during half time, giving the blast to the players. So the players are starting getting in their positions now. So Hawthorn 9862, Gold Coast Sun 6339. Once that is, I found amazing or low. Ben King has not had a disposal. 0. It was Mimi. Yeah. I can't believe it. Yeah, King. The Coleman. One of these for Coleman. So let's see what happens. The players are slowly getting to their 666 position. And the ball is about to be started. Oh yeah, just like to say, if you enjoy this stream and want more of my AFL content, I've got full YouTube videos and shorts dropping all the time. And yeah, you hit subscribe, you won't be able to miss out. The ball is in centre wing. Weddle's got a centre wing for the Hawks. Kicks it up centre forward. Mac Andrews, the big Mac, takes it in to set the mark. Centre wing, defensive wing for the Suns. So Big Mac kicks inbound into the corridor. Oh, loose player, Petrarca. Quick handle. Took Miller from 60 out. Took Miller, kicks it long. Rogers against Barras. What a height difference. Leo Lombard's 178 and Barras is what, mid 190s? You're looking at 15 centimetre height difference. So it's going to be a throw from Gold Coast full line, 10 metres from behind post. King against Rees and Ruck. King got the ball, dropped it. Soccer! Hit the post! Ooh, poster from Lombard. Would have been a good start for Gold Coast. So Amon will be taking a kick out in his 201st AFL game. So kicks it out wide to Jake Shrimshaw, defensive 50. Kicks it backwards. Amon, defensive 20 for the Hawks. One bounce. Kicks it out, defensive 50. Gentleman that far from home. So D'Ambrosi's got the ball, defensive wing. Chips it out wide to the Wizard Watson. Back to D'Ambrosi, centre wing. Kicks it forward. Look at that. Hits Mitch Lewis easily. 70 out. He kicks it, switches to the centre. Gentleman from 80 out in the centre. Jack Gentleman. Collingwood Premiership player. So Gentleman chips it out wide. That's Hardwick, Blake Hardwick. Chips it. Hawthorn just chip, but they're going forward still. McDonald, they're just picking it. McDonald from 50 out. Kick spears it. McAndrew, I heard the whistle. Free kick to McAndrew. Harry Deer was holding McAndrew. Oh, sorry, Cashier. McAndrew chips it out wide. Powell. Marks. Chips it. Noble marks defensive 50. Takes the mark. Now, Noble. Up by Telson player. Chips it out wide. Weller. Defensive wing for the Suns. Keep possession. Gold Coast needs to stop Hawthorn's transition. But doing it by just chipping it. Kicks it long. Ugle-Hagan takes a great mark. First game for who's their best forwards from 70 metres out. Jamal switches it. Loose pound on the 50 metre line. Humphrey. Bailey Humphrey marks it 50 metres on the 50 metre line on his own. They're going. Is this. Suns, the ball movement's been slow, but they're trying to control it. Like, as I said earlier, Hawthorn will eat you apart on transition. They're just trying to pinpoint their pass. Bailey Humphrey will be kicking from 55 out. He's not booming right foot kick. For 5 in a row, can the Suns kick this? Humphrey, the ball, it's going. First blood to the Suns in the third quarter. 5 consecutive goals to the Suns. Ooh. Getting back into the game, the Suns. You know, one stage, my finger's stuck in my hat. One stage, the Hawthorn were up by 46, and then Suns got the 5 consecutive goals in a row. When I said the game was over, then Suns get 5 in a row. When they were on 2-2, now they're 7-4. So Gold Coast 7-4-46, Hawthorn 9-8-62. Ben King needs to lift. Jamal Ugle-Hagan's been good. If King can lift in this game, never know. Could they steal it? Still back Hawthorn. We'll find out. Ritz and Ruck now. Nash loses the ball, but Rees pumps inside 50 for the Hawks. Lewis, Collins punch it, could have marked it. And Rao tackles a player who just dropped the ball, couldn't see who. And now Ulan gets tackled. Brody Ulan. 40 metres in Hawthorn's full line, it's going to be a throw up. In the centre. Rees hits it. And Weller shimmies in defence. Oh, just got rid of the ball. Rao gets it to his mate Miller. Took Miller. Kicks it. So now forward. Humphreys 1-1 against MP. Oh, he had front position and dropped the ball. Now Lombard. Did he dive on it? Lombard? No. Bounce up. 8 metres from Gold Coast full line. Jeez. This game. Wow. Rees hits the ball. Rao, you couldn't fence off Rao. And now D'Ambrosi on the centre wing. Gives it to Connor Nash. Kicks it up forward. Ooh, was that a free kick? Should be Sam Collins free, wasn't it? Lewis, was he holding on to the Collins? Yes. It is free kick to Sam Collins. Gives it to Will Powell. To Big Mac. Defensive 20 for the Suns, back Andrew. The Big Mac. Now, the Big Mac's got the ball. Kicks it to the centre wing, McAndrew. Off King's hands. Humphrey sharks it. Jidman gets the ball. Weddle from 55 out. Kicks it long. Dear. He marked it over the line. Is it behind or mark? They're going to review it, wouldn't they? They're going to review this. They're going to check. I thought he juggled over the line from behind. We'll see when they review it. Score review, and based on what umpire said, umpire, the soft call has given it as a behind, but review has confirmed it. Oh yeah, it looked like he marked it over the line. I'm also update my score and give behind. Should be behind. Alright. Yep, behind. Behind. 99-63 the Hawks. Suns 7-4-46. 17-point margin, the Hawks. 17-point lead for Hawthorn. So Gold Coast kick out from the behind. Will Powell will take the kick out. Chips it up wide. Noble. John Noble. Marks it defensive 30. Kicks it long down the line. As long as possible. Wits in front position, off hands. Weller handles it forward, off hands. Lombard try to get but Bell's in front. Now Eamon, defensive 50. Kicks it. Ward kicks it. Oh, poor kick in the corridor. Now the Suns can go. And it's marked. Slingshot. Ben King's first possession. First mark of the game for Ben King. 45 direct in front of Barras. It was because of the kick from Hawthorn's, a mistake kick in the corridor, and then Gold Coast transition in the corridor in the centre, straight to Ben King. Ben King, super quiet today. Hasn't kicked the goal today, needs to. So he had the ball, one or twice today? Ben King needs to kick this. It's had a dirty. He's drilled 6 consecutive goals to Gold Coast Suns. 6 consecutive goals to Gold Coast Suns. Oh, what a turnaround. When Hawthorn 9 goals to Gold Coast 2, now they've pumped 6 straight to make it 8 goals for the game now. Wow. Suns only trailing by 11. I was concerned because I had Gold Coast plus 40 handicap. Oh, yeah, I'm going to lose that. Gamble responsible, everyone. And now, they're only trailing by 11. Wow. Ward's kick missed a target to McDonald. McDonald. And then Gold Coast just slingshot straight away. High risk, high reward game plan from Hawthorn. Alright, the ball's back in the centre. Wits. Handballs it. Was that high? The Wizard. Wizard's in the centre now. Reese. McKenzie. Gentleman. Gets it forward. Oh. Dropped by Jack Dalton. Gives it Wizard from 50 out. Wizard from 50 out. Tries to hit its target. Off hands. Anderson gives it Rao. He was not ready. That was a... he's got to be going home the ball, Matt Rao. He wasn't ready for the ball, and then you give him a handball when you're in a better position. Oh, that's just... Rao just received the handball, took 2 steps, didn't see the play, and got done. That was a bad handball from Anderson. Anderson was in a better position. He had more time, and then get to Rao, who was not ready for the ball, who was running and received the ball at the same time, and took 1.5 steps, got tackled, done on the ball. Connor Nash. Disposal number 13. I need him to get 15. This will be a full disposal. Connor Nash has drilled. Stopped the 6 consecutive goals from Gold Coast Suns. 10-9-63 Hawks. Gold Coast Suns. 8-4-52. the Suns trail Hawthorn by 17 points. The commentator was saying, was that prior opportunity? 1.5 steps. Technically, based on that, there should be 100 holding balls in this game. That's why I just don't get the inconsistency of umpiring. There should be at least 400 free kicks a game. Like, letter to the rule. Yeah. And in the commentator saying there's no black and white with the rule, but there should be lots of free kicks based on the letter of the law. It's just so inconsistency. I don't get it. Alright, in the centre now. Petrarca gets it. Wow. This one just kicks it quickly in the centre. And Battle gets tackled from Humphreys. Great tackle from Bailey Humphreys. Ball wasn't thrown him on the full. Amir's out. Free kick to Bailey Humphreys. Starting to see him more in the game now. I like to see him in the midfield. So that power. Humphrey just pumps a touch play on. King. Behind. The ball's rolled in for behind. Wow. Humphrey kicked the ball about 65 metres on one step. No breeze. Damn. He's got power in his legs, Humphrey. So Harry Morrison has got the ball now. Out on the full from Hawthorn. Mrs. McDonald. Now Noble's got the ball centre wing. John Noble's got the ball centre wing. So I'm kicking down inside 50 wide. Walter off hands, the ball's gone out. 3 metres out in Gold Coast forward line. Yeah, the ball is 30 metres out. If you enjoyed the stream and want more of my AFL content that I make, I've got full YouTube videos and shorts dropping all the time. Hit subscribe and you won't miss out. Alright, from the throw up, Noble's got the ball from 60 out. Lombard handballs it to Andrew. Was that high? No, play on. Lombard dances around 3 guys. Good luck. Still got the ball, chips it, and the ball's rolled out near the behind post. That's the best for Gold Coast. Lombard had 3 guys on him, and he tried to go for it, and the ball rolled out. And yeah, and the ball's going to be a boundary throw from Gold Coast behind post. 16 points the Hawks lead by. +4 in hitouts Hawthorn. Meek beats McAndrew easily. Scrimshaw. Nash, 15 disposal. Awesome. Hits a target to McInness. Now Hawthorn won the stream out of the defence quickly. Long kick. Poor kick to 2 Gold Coast players. Noah Anderson's got the mark. Centre wing. Is he going to go fast? No, he doesn't. So Anderson. So kick it long to centre half forward. Good luck marking this. Walter tackles Meek. Got rid of it just. And Mackenzie gives it to Eamon backwards, who chips it out wide. Did that go? It doesn't matter, didn't mark it. Lombard hassled the Hawthorn player. High tackle, free kick to Mackenzie. Cam Mackenzie's free. So Raul Power should say infringed on Mackenzie. Hawthorn chips it. Battle's got Gold Coast trying to stop Hawthorn's transition. And now the kick's on the Gold Coast in the centre. Noble to Ulan from 65 out. Kicks it. Maybe they've got the win Gold Coast. A 65-metre kick on the full from Ulan. Gold Coast must have the win. They better start scoring goals now. Now I understand why Bailey Humphrey's kick went 65 metres. Looks like Hawthorn have the breeze in the last quarter. So Gold Coast got to take the opportunities now with the win. 10-9-6-9 Hawthorn, Gold Coast 8-6-54. Battle. Fumps it from defence. Rees. Did he push? Gold Coast free kick. Ooh. Centre wing. Ethan Reed's free kick. Oh no. Just reading your at Ima Musuris, if that's sorry if I pronounced it correct. Good luck with the ice cream. Good luck. Hopefully you do get your ice cream. Hopefully you're enjoying the game. The second half, the game's closer than it was during the second quarter when Hawthorn were up by 46. At least Gold Coast are trailing them by 15. So there's a close game. So there's a pack of players, Amirs from Gold Coast Suns forward line, off hands. Anderson handballs it backwards to Miller. Back to Anderson. Anderson kicks inside 50. To King! Ben King's second mark. Second mark of the game, and it's all in this third quarter. No marks in the first half. Ben King will be kicking it from 42 metres direct in front. Can King kick this? More momentum. Can King kick this 40 metres directly in front? Big King of Gold Coast. Ben King goes for it! Wow! Ben King, 2 disposals, 2 marks, 2 goals. No possession in the first half. His stat was 0 in the first half. In his third quarter, Kings had 2 disposals, 2 marks, 2 goals. Jeez. Wow. Gold Coast has kicked 7 of the last 8 goals of the game. One stage was Hawthorn 9 goals, so Gold Coast 2. Now Hawthorn's on 10 goals. Gold Coast is on 9, so Gold Coast kicked 7 of the last 8 goals. 9-point margin. This would be a good comeback from behind win. Too early. Still only mid third quarter. But this game is close. Single figure. 46 points midway through the second quarter. Now single figure to 9 points. Alright, wait. Hawthorn got a 666 warning, so umpires want to referee the ball. Okay, now Mac Andrews in ruck but Mick beats him. But Petrarca from the centre. Handballs to Noel Anderson, back to Petrarca. Petrarca pumps it inside 50. Lombard tries to specky. He didn't touch the ball, so it has to be a free kick. Went for the specky and didn't touch the ball. So Barras is free. Now, Impey. Centre half back. Kicks it long down the line, centre wing. Mac Andrew takes it intercept the mark on centre wing. All the positives are starting to be positive for Gold Coast now. Controlling the play now. Stopping Hawthorn's transition. Making Hawthorn's ball movement slow. Mac Andrew takes on Meek from the centre wing. Kicks it. Booming kick with a win. Off hands, Harris. Walter. Morrison. Gives it straight to Matt Rao. Matt Rao kicks it to no one. Straight to Barras. 3-on-1. Now Hawthorn's at the ball. Right next to Gold Coast behind post. 3-on-1. Now Barras. He's going to kick it long down the line on the wing. Walter got up off hands. And the ball's going to go near the boundary. The ball's gone out 7 metres from Gold Coast Suns forward line. Boundary throw. We got game on. This game is competitive. Alright, still waiting for the umpire to throw the ball from the boundary. Ethan Reid hits the ball. Newcombe gives it to Cam McKenzie. Kicks it long down the line, centre wing. Good intercept the mark by Sam Collins. Gold Coast starting to show they've got the answers now. Wow. Sam Collins. Gold Coast taking him up 3 or 4 intercept the marks in this third quarter. Kicks it long. Weller takes a great bursts the pack and takes him up. Jed Walter, I should say, not Weller. Jed Walter. Cowan's been rumours are trying to go for him. Gun youngster. Top 4 in the draft 3 years ago. Walter. He's out wide off Ethan Reid. Because they're talking about the Suns fall on 2 tall. You got Reid, Walter, Ugle-Hagan and King. And some saying playing 4 is too tall. And normally Hardwick plays 3 tall. So be interesting to watch this space with Jed Walter. So from 40 out, the ball's on the boundary line, I should say. Umpire throws it 40 minutes out from no. Witz hits it, but Meek gets the ball. Dump kicks it. Just tacks the kick. 3 on holding. Rioli's free kick. Dan Rioli's free kick. Hawthorn can't pass on Gold Coast centre wing. Forcing lots of dump kicks to the centre wing. Gold Coast side. Now the momentum of the game has shifted. 7 of the last 8 goals Gold Coast have kicked. Kick it out wide. Jamal Ugle-Hagan tries to go for specking. No. Off hands. And the ball's gone out. 30 metres from Gold Coast Suns boundary. They got 6 minutes and 48 seconds left. And it looks like they got a 5-minute breeze. Gold Coast need to get a couple of goals, try to get a lead for 3/4 time. Sorry, Susan. The only option you can watch, apart from watching the football game on KO at the pub, pub lunch, and at the pub, where you could potentially watch a game, enjoy a lunch, and watch at the pub. Yeah. So the ball on centre wing, was that high? Free kick to Rioli, centre wing. Yes. He plays on quickly to Will Powell, pumps it inside 50, inside 30. King 2-on-2. Wits marks dropped. Oh, I didn't say he didn't hold long enough. Oh, now Hawthorn can go on the counter. Impey, Chelsea on the counter. Now Weddle will run. You know Weddle will run with the ball. Kicks it. Now they can go for a slingshot. The Hawks. Morrison, Harry Morrison, centre wing. Chips it. Marked by McInness. Now kick it backwards to Battle. Kicks it to the centre to Impey. Hits a target. Can't see who this. To Morrison, that is. 5.5 minutes left. Kicks it long. Good on you, Jaden. In what way am I a scam? Explain the rationale. Alright. Deer dives on the ball. Forward 20. Ooh. So Hawthorn's got field position now. 20 metres out. There's going to be a bounce out forward line. Alright. Power. 20 metres out. The ball's still in congestion. Wizard. Watson gets tackled straight away. 20 metres inside Hawthorn's forward line. So it's another ball up. Basically, every single player's in Hawthorn's forward line. So another Wits wins here. Wizard gets tackled again. Nick Watson gets tackled again. Wizard Watson's the one dangerous sharking. Another bounce up 20 metres out in Hawthorn's forward line. So will he get it the third time? Wizard. Nico gives it to D'Ambrosio. Goes to the left foot. Snap. It's across the face. Is that out or out of full? Well, it stays in play near the behind post. And handles it. Mitchell Lewis gives it to Morrison. McInness kicks it. Touch play on. McAndrew's got the ball. But he dropped the ball. Rao. Defensive 20. Rioli. To McAndrew in the goal square. Dangerous. Oh, just hits a target. Took Miller. 20 metres in defence. He chips it. Petrarca. Centre wing. There's Lombard. Lombard one bounce. Second bounce. Third bounce Lombard. Kicks it. Forward. King. Missed target. Now. Hawthorn. Shrimshaw. Breaks a tackle. Ward. Poor kick in the centre. But lucky Newcomb's there. Weddle. Shrimshaw. Poor handball. Now. Lombard. In the centre. Matt Rao runs and dances. Poor handball to Vareed, bounces to the tall guy. Now Hawthorn can slingshot in the centre wing. Macas. Gives it to D'Ambrosio from 80 out, kicks it. Over everyone's head. There's a couple of Hawthorn loose players. Oh, Collins dropped the ball. Left the ball. Deer. Wits. Deer. Nothing. Oh, wow. 40 minutes back in front. 40 minutes back in front. Bounce up. Newcomb. Watson. No. Off hand. Still 20 minutes in Hawthorn's goal. Ethan Reid gives it to Collins. Big handball. Now Petrarca dump kicks it from defensive 50 to the centre. And marked by Shrimshaw. Impey. It's going to take on Anderson. Oh, this fender in the head. Play on. D'Ambrosio from 60 out. Goes for goal. Out on the full. Is it all behind? Out on the full. 3 minutes left. Hawthorn just needs to hold because I reckon they've got the breeze in the last quarter. Gold Coast never won Tasmania. There's 0 and 8. 0 and 8 in Tasmania. McAndrew takes a kick out or defensive kick next to behind post. Kicks. Oh, Barras takes a specky over Wits from 80 metres out. Tom Barras. 50! Wow! Wow. 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 Just listening to the contest, they're saying they heard the umpire say stand, stand. Then they said Jamal move out. But Jamal was on the mark. And then he moved out and said he left the mark. But the umpire was saying him to move, but he was standing on the mark. Oh, controversial. Hardwick's going to go off if they lose by a point and he kicks his goal. There was Jamal was standing, but the umpire was telling him to move away. Oh, way. Controversy. So, Barras from 30 metres out, slight angle, almost direct in front. First goal for Hawthorn. Barras drills it. Hardwick's going to be pissed off. He's going to be pissed off, Hardwick. He's going to be so not happy. Listen to the commentators, yeah. They told the players to stand, and Ugle-Hagan was, but umpire was saying Ugle-Hagan to move. And then he moved, and then there was no one standing, but he was the one standing. Oh. Oh. I'd like to listen to Hardwick's press conference. Oh, let's show the replay. It's weird. The commentators saying Ugle-Hagan was standing there. They're saying move away, move away. Jared Witts was moving away, and then the umpire got 50 million penalty. But he didn't say the umpire didn't say Witts' name or Ugle-Hagan to move away. So just listening to what the commentator said, oh, I'll be angry as Hardwick. Not up. Now Hawthorn from the centre pumps it. The umpire did not call the player's name, didn't tell Jamal or Witts to move away. He just said move away, and it was Ugle-Hagan was next to the player that marked it. But, ooh, Gold Coast are angry. Now, Hawthorn's got another chance. They got the ball from 80 metres out. They chip it inside 50. Gunston marks it from 50 metres out, right side forward line. There's a minute and 50 seconds left. Gold Coast just need to hold their composure and not concede another goal. They did the hard work to come back, I should say. Down by 15 now. Don't want the digit to be over 20. Gunston with a minute and a half. This can change the game if he kicks this. From 50 metres out on the boundary, right side of the forward line. Gunston goes, kicks it! Just like that. Hawthorn blasts 2 goals, just like that. They're probably still angry Gold Coast with that stand 50-minute penalty. So the Hawks just blast 2 goals like that, bang. The Suns were down by 9 or 2 minutes. Now they're down by 21 with a minute and 21 seconds left. So, wow. Wow. And there's a minute 21. Gold Coast will get the next goal. So Hawthorn against the Breeze. That goal from Gunston. And the ball's back in the centre now. The ruckman hits the ball, and now it's going to be a rebounce. So Petrarca loses it, gets harassed by Hawthorn players. Petrarca gets the ball back, gives it to Anderson. Miller from 80 out, one bounce, stuffs the bounce up, couldn't even bounce the ball. Took Miller, but somehow got the ball back, kicks it long, 2-on-2. Reed sticks out one hand, and Humphrey grand passer long. Is that Morrison? No. Barras now. 20 metres in Gold Coast full on. Long picks up the ball, gets tackled from McKenzie, and the ball is going to go out with 40 seconds left. The ball's gone out with 40 seconds left. All right. From the throw, Newcomb just kicks the ball, bombs it away, and still in play. Did it hit someone's leg and went out? Did it? We'll have to wait. That's who? No, it's a throw in. Right, Hawthorn have done good in the last few minutes. The game's back in Hawthorn's way. And then in Hawthorn, they got the win in the last quarter. They should win this game. I said Gold Coast in the lead at 3/4 time. Miller from 55 out kicks it. Ugle-Hagan dropped the ball. Shrimshaw's at the ball. Handballs it quickly to Newcombe to Amon. Defensive 50. Kicks it down centre wing. High ball. Touch off 4 players' hands. Width. There's 10 seconds left in centre wing. The ball's just on the ground. Players trying to fight for it. Pack 6, 5, 4. Somebody bounce up 3 seconds to 3/4 time. Hawks up by 21. You think that'll be the final score? Final score for 3/4 time? This will be the last score for 3/4. So it should be a 21-point margin for 3/4 time. 2, 1. That's it. 3/4 time. That is 3/4 time, everyone. And Hawthorn Hawks, 12 goals, 9, 81. Gold Coast Suns, 8, 12, 60. The Hawks up by 21 points. The Hawks up by 21 points at 3/4 time. And they should have the win in the last quarter. And expect the Hawks should win this game. Gold Coast had a poor first 1.5 quarters where they looked like they weren't at the game in a figure of speech. Yeah. Alright guys, I'll come back in 5 minutes and reconvene and see this out for the last quarter. Alright, I'll be back in 6 minutes. Welcome back, everyone. We haven't started the last quarter yet, but before we do start the last quarter, let's have a look at the stats. In terms of goal kickers, for Hawthorn, 4 to Gunston, 1 of Wizard Watson and 1 of Nash. For the Suns, 2 to Weller, Long and King respectively, and Humphrey. The players are slowly getting back on the field, walking into their 6-6 position. In terms of disposals, for Hawthorn, Newcomb has 25 to 21 to Impey, 19 to Shrimshaw and Dan Brosey respectively. For the Suns, we've got 25 to Anderson and 21 to Petrarca, and 18 to John Noble and Took Miller, 17 disposals. What do you think, everyone out there? Do you think the Hawks will win this game? Comment on your thoughts. I think I'm still sticking to my tips for Hawthorn. And if you... it's a good game in Tasmania, so... Alright. If you enjoy this stream and want more AFL content, I've got full YouTube videos and shorts dropping all the time. Hit subscribe and you'll never miss out. Alright. In the centre bounce, the ball has started. And the ball now has gone to the Hawthorn's forward, and Battle gets the ball. Now he just kicks it quickly to the centre wing, and Ethan Reid gets tackled from Morrison, and it's going to be a bounce up on centre wing. Hawthorn's got the breeze in the last. Suddenly the wind's gone to the right of screen, so you should favour Hawthorn. They're up by 21. So Connor Nash, another disposal, kicks it out on the full. Free kick to Gold Coast. Gold Coast needs the first goal of this last quarter. They need the first goal. No Answer's got the free kick. Kicks it long down the line. And the ball just bounces a tumble punt. And Witz tries a roundhouse. But Shrinshaw gets tackled by a Petrarca. But then Nash is going for the ball. Gives it out wide to Morris. Gives it backwards to Nash. Now they pop it up for the Hawks. Centre forward, off hands. McDonald gets the ball. Ginneran from 48 out near the boundary. Kicks it. 48 minutes on the boundary. Ginneran's kicked it. That's it. On the side, Hawthorn's got the last 3 goals of this game. The last 3 goals of this game goes to Hawthorn, and they've got the win. 13 goals, 987 Hawthorn to Gold Coast Suns 9660. Given from the boundary, 48 metres. What an awesome kick. Beautiful kick from Jack. Good kick by Jack Ginneran. The last 3 goals of this game goes to Hawthorn, and they've got the win. Gold Coast got a lot to do in this game if they want to win this game. They probably spent all their energy trying to make that comeback, and then now Hawthorn reset. So they need to start winning the middle again. Petrarca to Anders, Rao to Witz. Just tumble punt. And Reid jumps up. Front frontal contact. Free kick to Reid, 60 out. Kicks it, loose play out wide. Petrarca on the Telstra sign. Anderson from 45 metres out a full. Or one behind maybe. Well, the poor kick from handball from Petrarca. Anderson had the rush that kick had the kick on the outside, full throttle at 40 metres out. So Impey takes out the kick out. And Anderson, Rao, Weller, no. And McDonald on the wing kicks it, Ginneran, 80 out. Ginneran kicks a grabber kick. Gunston runs over it, still gets the ball, and Will Powell gets tackled from Deere, gets the ball out just. Watson went in hard, but Adams beat him to the ball. And Noble gets tackled straight away. 50 metres out for Hawthorn. Can we send a bounce? A bounce up from 50 metres out for Hawthorn's goal. Witz just grabs and just kicks it quickly to the centre. Wow, to Hawthorn player. Impey. I'm aiming from 50 out. McAndrew has to punch it. Oh, he just does. Had to sprint and fist the ball back for behind. McAndrew. Long arms. Lucky he's got long arms to punch the ball back. McAndrew's got the ball now. Defensive 50. Runs the ball. He's a handballer to Collins, who wasn't ready for it. Poor handball. Anderson, who took on a tackle, didn't he? Oh, centre wing. Free kick. Bounce up. AEST from Hawthorn's goal. Witts taps it. Rao just kicks it down to the wing. Hardwick, good tool. Nash, Ward, Impey kicks it, misses the target, and Adams gets tackled hard by the Wizard Watson. And Gunston gets tackled. Lewis goes for a snap. Fine. While there's a ball in play, the players are busy fighting. What? He missed and it just went straight to a commercial break. I'm watching this on KO. It's ad free. Why have I got a commercial break? They kicked it behind. What is going on? What? They kicked it behind and went straight to a commercial break. I'm not seeing the game. Now it's just gone to a black screen. What's going on? I'm like, KO, I'm paying money for this. Now it's just gone to an ad break. The game's just been paused. I can't say anything. Sorry, guys. Hawthorn kicked it behind and they just went straight to an ad. Now, why are they going to an ad? It was behind. I'm paying for this. Why is that an ad? 2, it's during field play. The ball went for behind. Sorry, guys out there, I can't give any comments because they're just going to an ad break when Hawthorn player kicked it behind. Why? The game is on and I'm getting an ad break. Who knows? I don't know the score. I need to check my tablet. iPad, I should say. Why are you showing any commercial? Now, on my tablet, it still says A9 to 61. I'm just watching my tablet. Scores. Still A9 to 61. Still commercial break. Kicked it behind and gone straight to an ad break. Why? I don't know. I'm paying for this, K. Why are you showing a commercial break? Still A961. Now I've seen another commercial break, 6 ad now. SIXT. Can't even talk about the game. I can't even watch the game when there's a commercial break. Oh, they're finding. Gold Coast got behind. Scores on 0-62. I guess Gold Coast kicked behind. Now we're back in play. So you had 3 minutes of ads after that behind. Not happy. Very disappointed what KO just did. Pay for it, and I thought it was live ad free. Pay for it. I'm not paying ads during the game, especially when it wasn't a goal. Petrarca from 50 meters out kicks it outside the boot, 2-on-1 against Walter, and off hands McInness to Nash. Battle defensive 50 for Hawks. Taking it on Mackenzie. This looks like Sam Mitchell, the way he played 20 years ago. Sam Mitchell outside the boot. Watson from 60 out kicks it. 1-1, Gunston. Oscar Adams. The ball, is it going to go over the line from behind? Good spoil from Adams. Wow. Adams 1-on-1 against Gunston. Wow. Gold Coast dropped Charlie Ballard. Was omitted. We've got the youngster, Oscar Adams. Ugle kicks a floater. Graham has to dance around 2 players. Good on him. Did well. Well, good. Power. Weller, centre wing. Kicks it long. King. Dirty day. 2 handball, 2 marks, 2 goals. Hasn't contributed anything else today for Gold Coast. Swimshaw. Oh, beautiful kick. McDonald. Down Burrows to centre wing. Uses his beautiful left foot. Hits Ginman from 80 out. Ginman chips inside 50. On the lead. Whistle Watson from 48. Whistle Watson be gone from 50 metres. 28-point margin to Hawks. I can see this potentially blow out to 50. Gold Coast looking back like the first quarter. Wizard Watson from 50 out. Can a Wizard kick this? On 50 metres out, Nick Watson in his 50th AFL game. The Wizard goes for it. Coming back. Nails it. And that's it. The game is over. Hawthorn should win this. Got my tips, at least. But I need Hawthorn to win by less than 41. But I reckon Hawthorn will smash by 50 plus. So Watson kicks this and Hawthorn lead by 34 points. Hawthorn, 14 goals, 12-9-6 to Gold Coast 9-8-62. Just pretty good. So good goal from the Wiz. If you are enjoying this stream and want more of my AFL content, I got full YouTube videos and shorts dropping all the time. Hit subscribe and you won't be able to miss out. Alright, cheers. They're just showing a replay of Watson's goal. It's from a set shot from 50 metres out. So just waiting for the ball to go back in the centre. Alright, the ball's back in the centre. Hawthorn are dominating the centre clearance. They've got like Petrarca, Anderson and Rao in there. Still struggling. Hawthorn's been a better team for the whole game. Gold Coast have only led for 2 minutes of this game. So there's a 34-point margin. Wits in the centre. Holding Will Graham. Will Graham's free kick. No advantage. Anderson tried to claim advantage. Umpire didn't give it. So Will Graham's free. Chips. Noble. Centre. By himself. Kicks inside 50. Ugle-Hagan. Off hands. Weddle. Battle. A good spill from McAndrew over Ginman. Good closing speed and long hands. Speed and long hands. Punch the ball easily. So it's going to be a boundary throw. 8 metres from Gold Coast forward line. Waiting for the umpire for the ball from the boundary. 8 metres out. Gold Coast forward line. Wits just grabs the ball from Ruck and kicks it forward. Weddle dropped it. Now Lombard handballs it to Graham. Zicky Ulan kicks it. Ball just grubbers in. And now Rogers. Bailey Humphrey handballs it. Anderson wasn't ready. Incorrect disposal. Play on. He didn't tackle, he just bumped him when he kicked the ball. That's why I wasn't holding the ball. Or incorrect disposal. MP runs for them backwards, handballs to Strimshaw defence. Now they've got loose players streaming Hawks. And Ginman kicks it out wide. Impey. Now Hawthorn's transition. McDonald in the pocket. Gunston. Forward pressure from Hawthorn. Lack of. And the Hawks just streaming easily off half back to half full. 10 seconds they just stream from defense to offense, and Jack Gunston will be shooting from 3 metres out on the left side of the full line. So it'll take 5 steps. He'll snap it, should kick his 5th. He's missed. Should have kicked that for his standards. Gunston miss. Gold Coast, if Hawthorn transition, they go. Gold Coast can't stop it. Their forwards need to provide more pressure. Maybe because the Gold Coast got too many tolls. Walter, Ugle-Hagan, Ben King. It's not going to provide any defensive pressure. And the small forwards are the youngsters, Lombard and Jake Rogers. So Hawthorn's got the ball in defence, just chipping it. Up by 35. It's just going to be a matter of time they lead by 50 plus. Battle, kicks it. McDonald marks it 48 metres left side full line near the boundary. The Hawks just started to run away. Now he chips it to Gunston from 52 metres out behind the Telstra line. Okay, there's some slight win. So I reckon the win will help make the distance. Gunston will be kicking 55 out, 5 metres behind the Telstra line. He's kicked 4 goals free from total disposal, Jack Gunston. So Gunston, the ball's coming back, it's coming! And in the goal square, they've got deer snaps in the goal square. He just went straight up in the air. McAndrew just handballs over his head, and the ball's gone out. So that kicker thought the snap by Deer was going to go in, but it just went high up in the sky. So he's going to be boundary throw next to Hawthorn's behind post. Wicks kicks it. Weller. Ulan handles it. And Battle pushes Lombard easily to Finn McInness. Battle, quick dump handball. And the ball's gone out. 60 metres out from Hawthorn's forward line. Now Gold Coast I should say, don't look like scoring. So we're just waiting for the umpire to throw the ball. 60 metres out from Hawthorn's goal. Meeks hits it. Now Hawthorn kick inside 50. Gunston, Adams. Gunston snaps nearly the boundary. Oh, we went for a snap and hit the post, Gunston. Former Brisbane Lions and LA Crows player, Jack Gunston. As a fun fact, Hawthorn, this is the second time he's playing back at Hawthorn, but he's played for 3 AFL clubs, Jack Gunston. So the ball's in the centre. Amon, quick handball. Ward, spin move, still gets the ball free out. Amon gets tackled straight away from Lombard, quick handball. Miller, Humphrey to Lombard on the wing, kicks it. Ugle-Hagan marks it 8 metres from goal, right side full line. Handballs to the runner. Oh, poor handball. Misses a target. Weller. Shrimshaw just pushes off Weller, too strong. Now, Newcomb kicks centre wing. Humphrey handballs it long. Weller, 80 metres out, kicks inside 50. Chips it. Who's that? Is that Ugle-Hagan? No, it's Lombard. Kicks it, missed a target, poor kick. Miller. Anderson left foot snap forward, direct in front. Is it going to make the distance? Out and a full. Wide and out and a full. The efficiency inside forward 50 for Gold Coast hasn't been good today. So Hawthorn's on running around from defense. Wordle, Dalton, Tamaris, defensive 60 for Hawthorn. Now, Barras, McDonald marks on centre wing for Hawthorn. 8 minutes and 43 seconds left. Gold Coast hasn't kicked the goal in this last quarter. Now they switch it backwards, Hawthorn. And the Hawthorn just chipped the ball. And Amon's got it centre wing. Chips it further centre wing. Now Hawks go up forward. Gitterman, 100 metres out from goal. Gitterman. 100 metres out from goal, Gitterman. They're just chewing up Adams, chip it. Newcomb, centre wing. Hawks just keep possession, chipping it. Gold Coast has not kicked the goal in this last one. Mitchell Lewis kicks it, hits the target. McKenzie. McDonald, I meant. So he's marked at 52 metres from the boundary, left side full line. He chips it to a target. Gunston marks from 48 metres. This is just like a training run for Hawthorn. They're playing with Gold Coast. Gold Coast goalless in this last quarter. Gold Coast kicked 2 goals in the first quarter. Goalless in the last quarter. You just can't play 2 quarters of football and expect to win. Gunston will be kicking about 50 metres out. Gunston goes for it, drills another one. They're blasting them, the Hawks. Number 1 to Gunston. 5 goals to Gunston. They're blasting them, the Hawks. So that's 15 goals now for Hawthorn. He's kicked 5 out of 15. So Gunston has kicked 75% of the goals. Gunston has kicked 33% of the goals for Hawthorn. 5 out of 15 is 33%. Gold Coast, very disappointing today. Very disappointing watching them today. Hawthorn 15-15, 103. 30 scoring shots. Gold Coast 98, 62, 17 scoring shots. Hawthorn lead by 41, and they're gonna look a lot better. They're just looking too good. Now they stream in the center, Hawthorn. Number one. Oh, the ball might bounce in for behind. The ball sailed for behind. And Powell kicks it to the corridor straight to Amon. Poor kick. Gold Coast just given up. D'Ambrosio from 55 out. Kicks it. And Wizard. Oh, shark by McInness. Another goal. Bang. It's who can't score for Hawthorn. They're all lining up goals now. This is going to stuff up my multi. Yeah. Gold Coast plus 41.5. Hawthorn lead by 49. 48. Gold Coast scoreless in this last quarter. Absolutely insipid. First quarter, Gold Coast 2 goals. Last quarter, nothing. That is just insipid performance. I would not be hard. We got to drop 4-5 players. That's just terrible. Expectations for Gold Coast are to make top 4, but this type of performance won't get them that far in September. It's not good enough. And this is Gold Coast's best team with all their big fat four in the midfield, and just been absolutely pathetic. So, well done Hawthorn, to be honest. They're making Gold Coast play bad. Daniel Jacob, we've got 6 minutes and 16 seconds. Still got plenty of time, so Hawthorn can gain hits or more percentage in this game. Yeah. Gold Coast going forward now. Lachlan Weller from 55 out kicks it deep and off hands. Long handballs up. Poor handball to Noble. Oh, was that high with Noble's neck? Yes, Impey tackle Noble high. Tackle high. You got a lot of questions asked of your Hardwick, of your team. You'd be very disappointed of today's performance. And Noble will be taking a shot, 20 metres out? Slight angle? 20 metres out from slight angle. He should kick this. Noble. Miss! 20 metres slight angle. How you missed that? That is terrible. Hardwick's not happy. Look at Hardwick. He's not happy. I don't blame him. Now, Hawthorn, they like slingshotting from defence. Transition. And now they've got an opportunity now. On the interchange bench. Kicks it long. McAndrew. Just runs out. Was that deliberate? Ooh. 60 metres out from Hawthorn's goal. Hawthorn up by 48 points. It's just more a matter of time now. Noble just got one more to score when he missed that simple goal. Yeah. Is that Noble again? To Rao? Poor kick in the corridor. Misses the target easily. Now Roger's got to run for it. Can he get it? And D'Ambrosio to Amon. Does a spin move backwards. Chips it to MP. Kicks it to Weddle. Weddle switches it to the other side of the wing. The ball bounces 2-on-1. Hawthorn. Morris gets dumped in the back by Walter. Jed Walter. Now Hawthorn just chipping, playing possession, just playing around with Gold Coast. Playing for time. Gold Coast just one behind the score. It's just absolutely pathetic. Insipid last score from Gold Coast Suns, to be honest. And off hands. Watson for 48. Kicks! Up behind. Kicks up behind. How Gold Coast becomes goalless in his last quarter. John Noble has 23 disposals. Oh, so you need 25. There's 3 minutes and 48 seconds left. Daniel Jacob. Ulan gives it to Rogers. To Petrarca from 80 out. Kicks it. King's third mark. Third mark. Yeah, the commentator saying if he kicked a third, his numbers looks okay on the paper, but he was goalless for the first half. 0.0 for Ben King. He's from 3 meters out near the boundary, right side of the forward line. It's going to be a hard kick. He's had 4 disposals, Ben King. He doesn't really get the ball that much. 4 disposals, 2 goals, 1 behind. And that's going to go down the full. Is it? Not even at the distance. Long. Tap to himself. Handballs over his shoulder. Walter runs over it. Still tries to get the ball again. Rao. Good tackle by Pachaka. A bounce up 20 metres from Hawthorn's Gold Coast forward line. So the Suns had a good patch in the second quarter for 10 minutes. Rao gets caught. Dalton. Newcomb just throws the ball. Somehow. Play on. McDonald. Barrels kick out. And Deer beats Rioli. And Rioli, now ball's on the ground. Rioli should be able to beat Deer on the ground. Oh, good defensive tackle from Deer. Oh, play on. Oh, wasn't on the ball. Miller for the Deer hunt that comes out there. Rioli center wing kicks it. Spoiled by Petrarca. Good attempt. Meek. Reeves, I should say. Morris gives it to Petrarca. Breaks one tackle. Handballs it to Powell. 2 Miller from 60 out. Kicks it. Walter punches it out. 40 meters out from the boundary. Walter. Good spool from Walter over Blake Hardwick. And Noble still has 23. We've got 2 minutes and 4 seconds left. Come on, Gold Coast. I need 2 goals. They haven't kicked a goal in this last quarter. I ain't expecting them to kick it. I need 7 points from Gold Coast in the next 2 minutes. Petrarca handles it backwards. Well, Reed got the ball and just got wrapped up. Dangerous tackle. Come on, Reed. 1 minute and 53 seconds left. Give me a goal. Reed's been kicking about 40 meters, duck in front, or slight angle. Ethan Reed. Can he kick this? Still stuck on 23. Daniel Jacob. Noble. Still 23 for Noble. But Reed's toying up time. A minute 30 for his set shot. A minute 27, 26, 25. Reed from 50. What do you make the distance? Out on the full. What a disgrace. Terrible kick. Wasted 40 seconds and kicks the ball out on the full. No one wins. I don't get my points. And Noble doesn't get the ball. He just wasted 40 seconds. Okay. Up next to the behind post. Free kick to Amon. Minute 19 left. Cal Amon. Kicks down. And the ball's... Oh, Weller gets the ball out of the pack. Rao extracts, just handballs it. Powell, no. D'Ambrosio. Oh, good shimmy. He's been good, D'Ambrosio. And Weller. Jack Gentleman handballs it backwards to Big Mac. Runs to the boundary. Handball's still in play. Humphrey, there's 46 seconds left. Weller, out. 40 meters out. Haven't seen Noble at all in this play. And 49-point lead to Hawthorn. The balls. Holding someone's free kick. 37 seconds left. Even Reed will probably miss this again. 34 seconds. Tune up the clock. Hurry up, Reed. Hurry up. Waste time. 29, 28. Probably be the last shot of the game. It's taking so much time, Ethan Reed. Last time he didn't make the distance. I don't know why he's going to go for when he didn't make the distance last time. Just based on the mathematics. And his angle's near close to the boundary. Last time he didn't make the distance. Then he takes it and does it. 20 meters. Just kicks it and Impey takes an uncontested mark. 8 seconds. Hawthorn will win by more than 41, which hurts me. And Noble won't get any more possessions. Stuck on 23, unfortunately. So that's it. That's it. Full time. the Mighty Hawks have beat Gold Coast Suns. Hawthorn 16 goals, 16, 112. Gold Coast Suns 9963, and that last goal from Gold Coast, kick one behind, that was terrible. Insipid, to be honest. It's disgraceful. To not kick a goal in the last quarter, let Hawthorn just run riot. It just not good enough. I'll be not happy with Damien Hardwick. I would have tomorrow morning, I'll make them all run and train at the beach at 5 a.m. The performance, not good enough. You'd be disappointed at Hardwick. No, I wouldn't be disappointed. I'd be angry. I would be annoyed, frustrated. You call it. Well done, Hawthorn. That's full time. The game is finished, and unfortunately, Daniel Jacob, that's it, mate. Full time, man. Hawthorn were just better more oftenly, and Gold Coast led 2 minutes out of the entire game, so Hawthorn led like 97% of the game, and yeah, that is full time. Let's go through all the stats and co before we round out the finish. But let's have a look at the stats and co. But just trying to load up my devices. Before I do, if you enjoyed the stream and want more AFL content, I've got full YouTube videos and shorts dropping all the time. Hit subscribe and you won't be able to miss out. Alright, now let's have a look at the stats of the game. We'll look at the goal kickers first. For the home side, Gunston had 5 goals for Hawthorn. We'll look at Hawthorn first. 5 to Gunston, 2 to Wizard Watson, 2 to Finn McInness, and also singles to Connor Nash, Connor McDonald, Mitch Laws, Jarman Impey, Jack Ginman, Massimo D'Ambrosi, and even the defender Tom Barras kicked the goal. For the Suns, I should say, their goal kickers, 2 to Weller, and also Long and King plus Humphrey respectively, and singles, just 1 goal to Jamar Ugle-Hagan. It was pretty alright today for Gold Coast Suns in his first ever game for the club. No problems, Mimi X Chens. I needed Hawthorn to win less than 40, and they won by 48. So the Hawks both cost us, mate. And yeah, you're right, Gold Coast. Yeah, awful, very awful. 2 goals in the first quarter and no goals in the last quarter. All right, going back to the stats wise, for Hawthorn, the then ball getters are 31 to Amon, 30 to Newcombe, 29 to Battle, 28 to Impey, 24 to Shrimshaw, 24 to McInness with 2 goals, that's pretty good, and 24 to D'Ambrosi, who kicked the goal as well. Mackenzie had 22, as well as Blake Hardwick. Nash had 21 and a goal, that was pretty good on him. McDonald had 21 and 1 goal, and Ward and Morrison had 20 disposals, or I should say Morris, respectively. For Gold Coast, the leading ball getter, and he was a leading ball getter for the whole game, with 31 disposals, Noel Anderson, but I don't think I'll give my 3 Brownlee votes to him. I'm looking at giving it to Jack Gunston. Another ball getters for the Suns, 28 to Petrarca, but he wasn't that of influence in the game, even though he had 9 clearances and 507 metres gained. Noble had 23, Bodie Ulen had 21, Daniel Rioli had 21, Chuck Miller had 21, Will Grant had 20, as well as Big Mac Andrew. Rao had 18, as well as Lockley Weller. Sam Collins had 15. Lombard had 13 disposals as well. Okay, that's all the limb ball getters. Let's look at some other team stats of the game. Disposal. Hawthorn. Wow. They were, what's my maths? 56 out of 37. 93. No, plus 93 in disposal. Hawthorn had 437. Gold Coast 344. The kicks. Hawthorn 227. Gold Coast 184. So they were plus 43. Handballs. Hawthorn 210. Gold Coast 160, Hawthorn were plus 50 in handballs. Inside 50, Hawthorn 54, Gold Coast 60, Hawthorn were minus 60 inside 50s. But Hawthorn would prefer teams to have more inside 50s so they can slingshot and transition and go on the counter, where you got your runners like McKenzie, McDonald, and even like on Weddle just streaming out defense and Impey and aim on with his leg kicking. Disposal efficiency, Hawthorn 76%, Gold Coast 70%, Hawthorn plus 6% in that stat. What other stats do we have? Free kicks, Hawthorn 13, Gold Coast 29, Hawthorn minus 9 in free kicks. Let's look at the stoppages. Hit outs, Hawthorn 42, Gold Coast Suns 32, Hawthorn were plus 10 in hit outs. In terms of clearances, Hawthorn 40, Gold Coast Suns 36, Hawthorn were plus 4 in clearances. Oh, now my tablet's just reloaded. My iPad, I should say. Centre clearance, Hawthorn 8, Gold Coast 16, Hawthorn minus 8 in that stat. Stoppage clearance around the ground, this is where Hawthorn dominated more. Hawthorn 32, Gold Coast 20. The Hawks were plus 12 in stoppage clearances. Now let's look at possessions. Contested possessions. Hawthorn 141, Gold Coast 130. Hawthorn were plus 11 in contested possessions. Uncontested possession. Wow, that's a big difference. Hawthorn 281, Gold Coast 193. Hawthorn were plus 88 in uncontested possession. Turnovers, where you always want to be negative. Hawthorn 70, Gold Coast 79. Hawthorn were minus 9 in that. So if you are negative in turnovers and positive in efficiency inside 50, usually 9 times out of 10 when I look at these stats, you win. Marks, Hawthorn 99, Gold Coast 67, Hawthorn plus 33. Hawthorn do play a lot of uncontested possession and chipping game, even though they won a contested possession, but they also won a lot of uncontested possession. Marks inside 50, Hawthorn 12, Gold Coast Suns 10, Hawthorn plus 2 for marks inside 50s. Contested marks, Hawthorn 6, Gold Coast 8, Hawthorn minus 2 in contested marks. Time in front, yeah. Gold Coast only led for 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and the last goal was in the third quarter. They just provided no resistance in the last quarter, Gold Coast did, and Hawthorn led for 117 minutes. So basically, 2 out of 118. So Hawthorn, yeah, they were led by what, 97, 98% of the game. Tackles, let's look at the defense. Come on, iPad, reload. Defense, tackles, Hawthorn 81, Gold Coast had 64, Hawthorn plus 17 in tackles. Tackles inside 50, Hawthorn 14, Gold Coast Suns 11. Hawthorn plus 3 in tackles inside 50. Now let's look at other general stats. In terms of bounce wise, Hawthorn had 18 bounces compared to Gold Coast 9, so they were plus 9 in the overall bounces for this game. The 1%ers, Hawthorn 42, Gold Coast 39, Hawthorn were plus 3 in the 1%ers. Interchange, Hawthorn utilised all 75 interchanges, whereas Gold Coast had 2 remaining and had only used 73 out of 75 interchanges. Okay, that's all the player stats. And we look at the timeline. At quarter time, Hawthorn were 4-4-28 to Gold Coast 2-2-14. And in the second by half time, Hawthorn piled another 5 to be on 9-8-62, and Gold Coast piled on 4 to be 6-3-39, with Hawthorn leading Gold Coast by 23 at the halftime break. And then in the third quarter, Hawthorn kicked 3, Gold Coast only kicked 3 as well, so both teams kicked 3 goals apiece in the third quarter, with Hawthorn leading 81-60. So the Hawks were up by 21 points at 3-quarter time. And in the last quarter, Gold Coast kicked 3 behinds, compared Hawthorn 4 goals 7, and Hawthorn ran out with a final score of 16 goals 16, 112 to Gold Coast Suns 99-63, and the Hawks easily winning this match by 49 points. And just basically watching this game, when I had to do my Brownlow votes after this game, but my player that's best on ground in this game is the veteran, Jack Gunston. He kicked 5 goals and 4 behinds. He could have had a big field day today. And with his 5 goals, he had 15 disposals, which were 13 kicks and 2 handballs. He also had 9 marks, 1 clearance, and he had 447 minutes gained. And his total time on ground for this game was 87% of the game. So he played 87% of 118 minutes, which my maths will say roughly 105 minutes they played for this game. Cool. And thanks for watching my coverage. And if you enjoyed the stream and want more of my future AFL content, including YouTube videos, shorts, and live chatting like this, I'd always endeavour to try and do the Saturday lunchtime live chatting. It suits my my day. I can do the YouTube chatting during lunchtime, to like 3 or 4 p.m. depending either Australian Eastern or SA, and then I can catch up with friends and all that on the evening of Saturday night and have the football in the background. So that's why I love doing it on Saturday. And if you like to, if you want more of my YouTube videos, shorts, live streams and all that, hit subscribe and you won't be able to miss out on any of my future videos. Right, I think that's it, and thank you for people out there for listening to my stream and putting comments on the chat. I like the chat when people chat. It gives me, apart from talking about the game, I can also talk about other things that's on the chat, and it's good to have that two-way commentary, feedback, discussion chat with all the viewers out there. I like having that two-way dialogue. I like that interaction. It keeps it more interesting than just watching the game. Yeah. So I think that will wrap it up, and that's it. Thanks for watching, legends, and I really appreciate it. And as I said earlier, if you like more AFL content, you can head to my to my YouTube for videos and shorts, and make sure that you subscribe. Massive support, I should say. And I'll see you for the next stream, and thank you, and cheers, and have a good afternoon, evening, or if you're from the UK, good morning, or New Zealand, good evening,